I just sat up on the stand, told a lie straight to the honor. Old enough to be your daddy, young enough to fuck your mama. All the shit that I have done, I cannot believe in karma. Old enough to be your daddy, young enough to fuck your mama. Young enough to fuck your sister, young enough to fuck your auntie. I ain't messing with your granny, I just jugged the item Xanax. I'm a beast, I'm a dog, got a motherfucking addict. Nigga tell them pull them up, drop the motherfucking addict. I've been set the standard, I've been rep Atlanta, rep Atlanta. Set the standard, I've been rep Atlanta, slept in Acapella. Set the standard, I've been rep Atlanta, rep Atlanta. Set the standard, I've been rep Atlanta, slept in Acapella.
Yeah. Put my shades on. I live it up like these on my last days. If time is money, I'm an hour past pay. Gunpowder in my hourglass. Niggas faker than some flour in a powder bag. Yeah, I put it down like my hands hurting. I'm on a natural high, but I land perfect. Some of us are lovers, most of y'all haters. But I put up a wall, and they just wallpaper. So love or hate me, I stay hate free. They say we learn from mistakes, well that's why they mistake me. I got some weight on my shoulders, to me it's like feathers. All hell 𝗦cie, call it bad weather. I stick to the script, I memorize the lines, cause life is a movie that I've seen too many times. You're on the outside looking in, close the blinds, and they say never say never, but fucking never mind. I've been gone too long, true or false, right or wrong. Hello 𝗦cie, welcome home. Yeah, and I'm a blunt blowing, polo draw showing. I don't give a lovely motherfuck ass nigga with my money growing. No matter where you going, you don't need a bus pass me to bust your ass nigga. I'm a blunt blowing, polo draw showing. I don't give a lovely motherfuck ass nigga with my money blowing. No matter I got going, you don't need a bus pass me to bust your ass nigga. Stunner, I got 'em, I'm back on them bitches. All about my riches, my name should be Richard. Cut the bullshit out, I'm epic with the scissors. Life is a choice, and death is a decision. Times have changed, but fuck it, get a new watch. I still got the vision like a line between two dots. Young money's eating, the label getting fatter. And yeah, the tables turn, but I'm still sitting at 'em. I'm a bad motherfucker, could the good die young. Everybody selling dreams, I'm too cheap to buy one. Man, when that cookie crumble, everybody wanna crumb. Shoot that hummingbird down, hummingbird don't hum, yeah. Big money, deep pockets, money talks, and motherfuckers eavesdropping. Bunch of bloods, you could call it blood clotting. East side, my Ppab𝗶, I'm a blunt blowing, polo draw showing. I don't give a lovely motherfuck ass nigga with my teeth glowing. I'm on my depot and you need a bus pass me to bust your ass nigga. I'm a blunt blowing, polo draw showing. I don't give a lovely motherfuck ass nigga with my money blowing. No matter where you going, you don't need a bus pass me to bust your ass nigga. Like the Ashton Kutcher, I'm a limit pusher. See y'all dead meat, and me I'm just a butcher. I do it for the money, man I am such a hooker. And freedom was my girl, until they fucking took her. You can look into the future, it's right behind your eyelids. But I don't wanna know, cause shit I like surprises. Why that, why this, why you on that why shit? Motherfucker ask me why, I say why am beach bum. Call me Ocean Drive Slim. Drop the top, look up and make the sky grin. Young moolah, skinnies and some Supras. Belly of the beach till it puke us. Motherfucker, false, right or wrong. Yeah, I've been gone too long. True or false, right or wrong. Said I've been gone too long. True or false, right or wrong. Hello, easy, welcome home. Welcome home. Young moolah, baby. Young moolah, baby. Young moolah, baby. Bitch, I've been gone too long. True or false, right or wrong. Hello, easy, welcome home. Yeah.
All the rumors are true, yeah. What you heard, that's true, yeah. Him and you, yeah. If you believe I do that, had to cut them all loose, yeah. Indy ain't no loose lips. Now they all tryna sue me. Psh, I don't give two
You're
lips.
listening to Lizzo's new single, Rumors, featuring Cardi B. Tap the banner to listen on Spotify.
Music, my ex-man, he blew it. Last year I thought I would lose it. Reading on the internet, my smoothie cleanser.
Babe, you too controlling. I'ma feed you to the wolves when you get nasty back at me. But baby, don't distract me. I'ma gone.
Hey, this is Oliver Tree, a real human artist. You're listening to my new song, Life Goes On. Tap the banner to listen to the full song now on Spotify.
Faced on tundra, life goes on and 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 on.
That nigga Lex Luger.
I go hard in the motherfucking paint, nigga. Leave you stankin', nigga. What the fuck you thinking, nigga? I won't die for this shit or what the fuck I say. Front yard, broad day with the SK. See Gucci, that's my motherfucking nigga. I hang in the jail with them hit squad killers. Walk a flock of flame on the hood ass nigga. Riding real slow, bending corners, my nigga. Got a main bitch, got a mistress, a couple of girlfriends, I'm so rich. Keep my dick hard and keep me smoking. You get bills free, shouting no joking. And what I stand for, Brick Squad. I'ma die for this shouting, man, I swear to God. In the trap with some killers and some hood niggas. Where you at? Where you trap? You ain't hood, nigga. Keep this shit 300, put that shit on my hood. Chris fucking with me, G's in the Vice Lord. Essays in the Migos, freestyle off the dome. Brick Squad, walk a block of flame is fucking home. I go hard in the motherfucking paint, nigga. Leave you stankin', nigga. What the fuck you thinking, nigga? I won't die for this shit or what the fuck I said. Front yard, broad day with the SK. See Gucci, that's my motherfucking nigga. I hang in the jail with them hit squad killers. Walk a flock of flame on the hood ass nigga. Riding real slow, bending corners, my nigga. What's up, 𝗦ci, nigga? What's up, fuck, nigga? Blank out on that nigga. Make your mama's mama with you. Hope you got your killers with you. Hope you got your niggas with you. Hope your goons riding with you. They gon' fucking miss you, nigga. Nigga, what a attitude like Easy Q. When my little brother died, I said, fuck school. I picked up on the hub and I grabbed some marijuana. 2 years later, screaming out, you're runner. Glock on the SK if he want to be. Shouted point blank range, I put your ass to sleep. Shouted talk is cheap, so watch what you say. Broad day, hand to hand like this shit legal. I go hard in the motherfucking paint, nigga. Leave you stankin', nigga. What the fuck you thinking, nigga? I won't die for this shit or what the fuck I say. Front yard, broad day with the SK. See Gucci, that's my motherfucking nigga. I hang in the jail with them hit squad killers. Walk a flock of flame on the hood ass nigga. Riding real slow, bending corners, my nigga. Fuck em. Walk em, 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 Breeze boy, yeah. Breeze boy. I go hard in the motherfucking paint, nigga. Then you stank it, nigga. What the fuck you thinking, nigga? I won't die for this shit or what the fuck I say. Front yard, broad day with the escape. See Gucci, that's my motherfucking nigga. I hang in the jail with them hit squad killers. Walk a flock of flame on the hood ass nigga. Riding real slow, bending corners, my nigga.
𝗦𝗡𝗰𝗶𝗹
Soldier. All the pretty girls stand up. All the pretty boys stand up.
Pretty boys in the building.
This right here is my swag. All the girls are on me. Damn. Everybody pay attention. This right here is my pretty boy swag. Pretty boy swag. Pretty boy swag. Pretty boy swag. Girls on my dick when I pretty boy swag. Girl scream my name when I pretty boy swag. Watch me pretty boy swag. Pretty boy swag. Pretty boy swag. Pretty boy swag. Girls on my dick when I pretty boy swag. Girl scream my name when I pretty boy swag.
Soldier.
Get out the way. Pretty boy coming through. Me and my crew, we swaggin' in the room. Girls on me heavy cause I look so sexy. Yellow diamond shawty in the club straight flexing. I'm looking for a yellow bone, long hair star. Thick in the hips, come get in my car. So you party with a star, we take off and go to Mars.
Pretty boy take off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This right here is my swag. All the girls are on me. Damn. Everybody pay attention. This right here is my pretty boy swag. Pretty boy swag. Pretty boy swag. Pretty boy swag. Girls on my dick when I pretty boy swag. Girl scream my name when I pretty boy swag. Watch me pretty boy swag. Pretty boy swag. Pretty boy swag. Pretty boy swag. Girls on my dick when I pretty boy swag. Girl scream my name when I pretty boy swag. I'm pretty boy swaggin' in the club, I feel sexy. No homo shawty, but my chest is straight flexing. Tatted on my neck, shawty said she choose me. She got nice titties and a fat.
Alrighty guys, I know this is a different video, but yeah, 1 second, I'll be right back again. Hi, Casual Farm. Sorry about that, you guys. That was my friend. I'm trying to get my hockey thing to work, but it has started. 20 minutes, but I really want to watch the game. Kind of sucks that it needs to get paid. Like, I want to watch, and why is it not letting me watching, bruh? Like, it's stupid. Like, they start at 8 p.m. and it's almost 8 p.m. And, like, I can't watch it or nothing. Kind of sad. Like, it's stupid that they have it for pay. Come on, bruh. I did put in the right email. Bro, this is so stupid. I want to watch the game. I did sign in. I mean, we can listen to the audio, but that sucks.
Nathan Salemi, Marcus Kelly, Jake Chason, and Zakhar Polshikov. Same lineup as what we saw on Sunday. Salemi did take the warm-up in Regina, but was pulled just prior to puck drop with that lower body injury. Owen Harris came in as the 7th defenseman, and that's where he slots in here tonight. Carson Bjarnason, his second straight start. He's 1-0 on the year after he picked up that first career Western Hockey League victory, 39 saves on Sunday. It will be Trey Johnson, Ridley Gregg, and Nate Danielson to start. On the back end for the Brandon Wheat Kings, Quinn Manti and Vinny Iorio. The rest of the lines look like this. Janelle plays with Richie and Zimmer. It'll be Roarsma with Brett Hyland back in the middle. Ben Thornton on the right side. The fourth line will be 2/3 of a line. Jackson Dubé and Josiah Bennett with a rotating centerman. Defensively, we mentioned Manti and Iorio. Nychuk will play with Hammett tonight. And it will be Turner playing with Hofragi. And as mentioned, the 7th defenseman tonight is Owen Harris with Carson Bjarnason starting between the pipes. Your officials for tonight's hockey game, Tyler Schlichtenmeyer, Tarrington Wyonzik, and the linesmen tonight, Levi Schutz and Aiden Penner. On the lines, video goal judge tonight is Derek 𝗦𝗏. That is your pregame show here tonight for Drummond's Farm Services. We'll step out for the anthem, and when we come back, first period puck drop on Fowler Automotive Wheat King Hockey. This is Bounce 96.1.
For the ultimate in luxury, convenience, and innovations, you must check out the all-new Hyundai Palisade. Available in 7 and 8 passenger seating, the Palisade offers an elegantly modern interior, the latest in technology, and safety features you have to see to believe. Backed with a 5-year comprehensive warranty, the Palisade is a clear winner for the best value in the 7 and 8 passenger class. The Hyundai Palisade, perfect for the family and the ultimate driving experience. See it today at Fowler Hyundai, 3900 Victoria Avenue, Brandon.
Kyle Ryan Denture Clinic is pleased to announce the opening of a 3rd location. With their in-house lab, they offer complete and partial denture services, including repairs, relines, and adjustments. Call 728-4435 to book your free consultation at any of their 3 locations, Brandon, Carberry, or Nipawa.
Brandon Wheat Kings Hockey on Bounce 96.1.
Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Well, they're ready to go here at Saskatoon Center. Happy to have you with us here on this Wednesday night. Brandon Crow live on Bounce 96.1. Wheat Kings in white, black, and gold trim. They'll skate from left to right on the radio dial. The Blades in blue with gold and white trim. They'll skate from right to left here in this first period of action. Once again, your referees tonight, Tyler Schlichtenmeyer and Tarrington Wyanzik, Levi Schutz and Aiden Penner are the linesmen here tonight. On this Wednesday night, first of 2 games on the week, as Brandon will welcome the Swift Current Broncos on Saturday night to Westoba Place. Ridley Gregg will take the center ice face-off. Danielson and Trey Johnson up front. Manti and Iorio on the back end. Carson Bjarnason down to my broadcast left. Ridley Gregg over center. Brendan Lee already whacking away with Trey Johnson on the far side. A late change here for the Blades as they put out the third line. Eliash Wong and Lee to start the hockey game, as the Blades will grab possession off the opening faceoff and dump it down the far wall. Bjarnason takes a peek in behind the net. Wants to swat it around for Iorio and does. Puck played to the line. De La Gorgendier with it. Long shot steered aside by Bjarnason. Here's Tyler Wong back to the front of the net. Nobody home. Charlie Wright, top of the circles, front of the goal, loose puck there, centering pass picked off by Manti, and it'll roll into the corner as Vinny Iorio battles along the near sideboards. Here's Iorio with it. He'll go for a skate, played the head for Manti, out to center, Ridley Gregg. He'll tip it down, De La Gorgendier with it. Danielson got clipped as he tried to enter the zone on the far side. He's slow getting to his feet, and he'll make his way back to the Brandon bench. Here's Vinny Iorio. Wheat Kings can't afford any more injuries as Danielson's slow to get to the Brandon bench. Here comes Iorio with it. Down across the line, dumped in behind the net. After it is Nolan Meyer. He stripped the puck in behind the net, and a dangerous play there for the Blades goaltender, who almost coughed that one up. Picked up here by Tristan Robbins. He'll start out. Played far side. Chad Nychuk out to center for Nolan Ritchie. Look out. Zimmer and Ritchie collide. Zimmer didn't see Ritchie coming off the bench, and that shot goes wide. Zimmer lost his stick in the process, but they're both all right. Here's Hammett with a shot. That's blocked. Puck back out to center for 𝗦𝗏𝗡. He'll carry it in with Kyle Krinkovic. Top line out there for the Blades. Here's Tristan Robbins. He had 3 points on Saturday in his hometown. Here's Riley Janelle back off the inboards, in behind the net. He'll steer it near side for Zimmer, and he'll hold on and wait for things to develop. Sends it across for Chad Nychuk, ahead for Logan Hammett. Marek Schneider will dump this one back in. Tristan Robbins will beat out the icing. Here's Robbins with it on the forecheck for the Blades. Rims it around to the near side. It's pinned along the near side boards. Nychuk all over him. Krinkovic in there along with Nolan Ritchie. 2 of them push and shove in behind the Brandon net. Swung around far side for Rylan Rorsma. He'll play it for Logan Hammett. Bouncing puck almost turned over. Right there, Tyler Parr jamming away at it, the side of the Brandon goal. Here's Parr with it again out at center. Marek Schneider had stepped up, and couldn't keep the puck in. Back behind the net. Chad Nychuk, nice little reverse there onto the tape of Logan Hammett. Confident play out the right side, and here come the Wheat Kings to center. Long dump in down the ice. This will be an icing unless Thornton can get there, and he does. Great job there by Ben Thornton to beat out the icing, and he shovels the puck in behind the net for Rylan Rorsma, trying to get a cycle going. Here's Brett Hyland back in the lineup for the first time since opening night. He's been out with that upper body injury since the completion of game number 1. Back in the lineup here playing with Rorsma and Ben Thornton as the puck shoveled off the wall back out to center ice. On it here is Hofragi back in behind the net. On it is Turner. He'll slowly play this one ahead. Brett Hyland took a bump there. Puck played ahead now for Danielson. He'll carry this one up across the line. Danielson gets the shot away. That goes wide of the Blades net. Hofragi was up in the rush, and it goes by him. Back out to start the breakout for the Blades is Charlie Wright. First period action brought to you by Fowler Automotive Group. Picked up here by Zach Turner. He took double teamed by the Blades in front of the penalty box, but he got the puck in deep. Meyer came out to play it. Rimmed around far side. The Blades will try and start out. Kept in by Danielson. Nice move far side. In for Trey Johnson. Johnson, a homecoming for him from Martinsville, Saskatchewan. In behind the net. Rimmed around to the near side. Tried to go in front for Ridley Gregg. Nobody home. Here's Gregg. Back around to the far side. Trying to cycle off the wall. Charlie Wright batted it through his legs. Back up for Carter Streak, far wing. Here's Streak with it. Trying to shovel it ahead for Smith. Smith, far side. Harris chops it back out to center. And Danielson can't handle it. Here's Tyler Wong, fresh off the bench, far side. Harris got a piece of him, slowed him down. Back into the corner, Wong, acquired from the Kelowna Rockets.
Oh, snap. Back with another jersey ranking video. Thank you guys so much for coming back.
Kept it at the line there by Bokarov. Back in behind the net. Here's Vinny Iorio with it. Iorio on his backhand. He'll play it in behind the net for Harris. Harris wants to start out far side, right under the tape of Trey Johnson, but he lost his balance and couldn't get the puck out. He'll regroup. Here's Iorio with it, quickly out to center. That pass for Ridley Gregg doesn't work. Now Lee steps up far side. Harris lines him up, and a good heavy hit over on the far side boards. Bjarnason out to play it in behind the Brandon goal. Coughed up, centering pass, that doesn't work. Here's a chance for Tanner Molendyk off the line. Dumps it back, one-timer, stopped by Bjarnason. Rebound kick back to the slot. Johnson at the end of a long shift. He's caught out there with the top line of the Blades buzzing. Here's Tristan Robbins trying to drag it through to the net. He's held up, penalty coming. And we will get a face-off here. And it looks to me like the Wheat Kings are going to go to the penalty box. And so it will be a Joe Beavers penalty kill for the Brandon Wheat Kings. Looks like Vinny Iorio gone for holding. So for the first time tonight, the Blades get a man advantage. On Saturday, the Blades were 3 for 4 on the man advantage. There's a shot stopped by Bjarnason. Rebound. He covers that up too. And a tough play there in the paint as Bjarnason had to fight through a screen to grab that loose puck. And he hangs on for the faceoff.
Come on, bro.
All penalty kills all season long brought to you by Joe Beavers Canadian Pub. 15 flavors of gourmet poutine. And of course, they got that bucktooth blonde on tap. That is an absolute go-to pre- and post-game. Blades win the faceoff. Back to the point for De La Gorgendier. Left side for Kyle Krinkovic. Shot doesn't work. Roarsma blocked it. Back to the line. De La Gorgendier. Left side, Krinkovic. Again, a shot doesn't get through. Back in behind the net. Here's Lee with it. He'll wind it back up far side. Top of the circles for Tristan Robbins. Here's Robbins. In, shoots. He sails it up and over the net, and it'll come off the inboards and go all the way back down the ice. Starting out to center ice. Saskatoon on the power play for another 85 seconds. Here's Tristan Robbins trying to slice his way through 4 Wheat Kings. Got taken down. The Blades bench thought there should have been a call. You could hear them hollering from up here in the press box. Here's Tanner Molendyk with it. Back in behind the Saskatoon net. He'll start out. Here's Molendyk. He scored a power play goal back on Saturday night as he weaves his way in. Dished off far side for Tyler Parr. Parr got bumped there by Ridley Gregg. Bouncing puck now. Here's a chance for 𝗦𝗏𝗡. He's got some room. A shot. Nice save, Bjarnason. Rebound kicked out by Hammett, and it'll be cleared down the ice with 55 seconds to go here in the penalty to Vinny Iorio. A presentation of Joe Beavers Canadian Pub across the street from the Keystone Center. Here comes Tanner Molendyk with it. He'll start back out for Saskatoon. At center, dumps it back for 𝗦𝗏𝗡. Power play for another 45. Left side for Wong. Ritchie picked it off to the line, but not out. Kept in by the Blades, floating towards the goal. Here's Elias trying to center it. 2 Blades in front. Here's 𝗦𝗏𝗡, a shot, and a good block there by Nolan Ritchie. Back around to the near side. At the point, here's Wright. Far side, 𝗦𝗏𝗡 again to the front of the net. Great play there by Riley Janelle to break that up. Power play with 25 to go. Here's Wright, left side, Elias. In, drag, shoot, stopped by Bjarnason, and he'll hang on for the faceoff as he squeezes that right arm and is able to keep that puck underneath the blocker, tight to the body. Face off to the blocker side of Bjarnason. Power play coming to an end. Iorio standing and eagerly awaiting his chance to get back on the ice. Gone for holding. He's got 10 seconds left. Tristan Robbins, far side, dumps it back. De La Gorgendier with it. He'll send it left side. Here's Kyle Krinkovic.
They have a live for free.
Blocked by Manti. Back into the corner. Krinkovic still with it. Iorio patiently waiting for the guy to open the door. And now he's out and free, and he'll make his way back onto the ice here as the Wheat Kings have killed their first Joe Beavers penalty of the night. 7 minutes gone here, first period. We're scoreless. Shots on goal tonight are brought to you by the Kyle Ryan Denture Clinic, and it's 5-0 for the Saskatoon Blades. Off the line, here's Chad Nychuk, a shot, and he unloaded one high and wide as he came busting in off the bench and let one go over the head of Meyer. Back for Owen Harris. Quickly out to center. Here's 𝗦icic again. He'll dump it in. 11 forwards, 7D for Brandon here tonight.
I don't even know, man.
As they're still waiting that full complement of forwards that they have not had yet this season. Back out to center ice. Here's Carter Streak, far side. Smith to the goal. Pass doesn't work. Now for Charlie Wright, the D-man jumping up. 𝗦icic finishes his check in the corner. Now on it is 𝗦ffroggy. Picked up behind the net. Smith winding up all the way around. Dubé out on him. Back into the corner. Cycle down below the goal line. 𝗦liche and 𝗦icic lock up. Here's 𝗦ffroggy, a chance with some open ice. Shovels it off the window and out to center. 𝗦cie Bennett crashing over on that fireboard, trying to knock it free. Here's 𝗦ffroggy in his hometown of Saskatoon, where he was born in Ocala, Florida. Got to Saskatoon by way of North Carolina and Toronto. Played his midget here with the Saskatoon Contacts. Back out to center, dumped in by Carter Streak. After it goes Vinny Iorio. Scoreless first period. Here on Brandon's bounce as the Bucks played out for Riley Janelle to center. Here comes Janelle. Hard pass across looking for Zimmer. Bounces by him and in behind the net. Meyer comes out to play. He'll rim it around. Back to the line and out to center ice. Iorio has a puck right in his feet. Elias almost picked that one off. And now Quinn Manti casually out to center now for Janelle. He'll start out. Janelle avoids the check. Tripped and fell. And now he races in after it. Merrick Schneider first one on it. Crashes hard into the inboards. Puck fired off the head there of Ty Zimmer. Almost deflected right out of play. Here's Lee on it. Ahead for Wong. Into the Brandon zone. Top of the circles. He'll lay it in. Blades 2. Brandon 2. In below the goal line. Two men, not the score. The score is still 0-0. Puck back to the top of the circles for Molendyk. There's a shot that doesn't get through. Okarov kept it in. Back in behind the net. Iorio and Manti get crossed up. Rim near side for Zimmer. Zimmer will start out. Long cross ice pass Molendyk. Kept it on side. He'll carry it in far right wing. Here's Molendyk. Hits the brakes, pulls, shoots, doesn't get through. Rolling puck again. Kept in there by 𝗦owski. Trying to drive it in. Diving back was Manti. And a good job there to break that up. Here's Janelle quickly ahead for Ridley Gregg with speed, trying to shovel it past Tristan Robbins, and the Sharks prospect gets the better of Gregg, and he's got the puck on a 2-on-1. Here's Robbins, toe drag to the net, and he put it wide. Good back check there by Nate Danielson to break that one up. Boy, we've had a long stretch without a whistle here since that Iorio penalty. Iorio still on the ice here now at the tail end of this shift. Back to the front of the net. They go, and they score. Guess who? It's Tristan Robbins. A long shift for the Wheat Kings defensively. And Tristan Robbins makes them pay with 11:09 to go here in the first period. Robbins takes a pass from 𝗦nci𝗶𝗶 and beats 𝗦arneson. And a great shot, but an even better shift for the Blades. They kept the Wheat Kings hemmed in their own zone. Vinny Iorio had a real long shift there, and on the 6th shot on goal, the Blades open the scoring. Here's Brett Highland.
Waiting GM. Blades goal is second of the season, scored by number 11, Trevor Robbins. The assist to number 16, Kyle 𝗦nci𝗶𝗶. Time of the goal is 8:51. Robbins with his second of the season. The assist to 𝗦nci𝗶𝗶 at 8 minutes, 51 seconds.
So Robbins from 𝗦nci𝗶𝗶 at 8:51 brings us to our immediate timeout. It's a 1-0 Blades lead. We'll take a break. You're listening to Brandon's Bounce, 96.1.
Take your next trip with Compass Coach Lines, Brandon's only luxury coach line. Superior service doesn't have to be expensive. Compass Coach Lines, it's all about the drive. Visit compasscoachlines.com to book today.
Hey Mike, did you know Joe Beavers has 15 different flavors of gourmet poutine? I guess you figured it out. Joe Beavers, proud supporters of the Wheat Kings and all things awesome, across from the Keystone Center.
WHL Hockey on the home of the Brandon Wheat Kings. Bounce 96.1.
I guess this is
Welcome back. Inside the SaskTel Center, Brandon will go to the power play here. Off to the box for holding is defenseman Spencer Chagru. And so the Blades, who open the scoring and have a 6-0 lead on the Kyle Ryan Denture Clinic shot clock, are going to have to kill a penalty here, and a great opportunity for Brandon to get back on the board. On the power play here for the first time tonight. So far on the year, 5 for 21. They're 23.8 on the power play this season. That's 9th in the Western Hockey League. As this puck gets cleared by the Blades all the way down to Carson 𝗦arneson. The young 16-year-old netminder's been peppered here early on. He stood his ground, but Tristan Robbins, the first Blade to beat him. Here's Iorio. Dumps it back for Danielson. He'll wind this one ahead. Dished off for Janelle. Got caught up in his skates, and the Blades have a chance to clear here. And it's Tristan Robbins, the length of the ice. Goaltender Bjarnason out to play it. A little bit of miscommunication here for Brandon on the power play, as they've got another 90 seconds to work with. Iorio's going to quarterback it and start from in behind his own goal. Right side for Danielson. He'll shovel this one towards the goal. Meyer tries to block her ahead. Wants to put his glove on it, but he couldn't do it. Ritchie got a stick in there, and it's knocked away from him all the way down the ice. Still no official shots on goal here for Brandon on this power play or in this hockey game. Here's Vinny Iorio. He'll start back out to center. We've played 10 full minutes of this first period for Fowler Automotive Group. Here's Rylan Roersma. His pass turned over, and down the ice it goes again. Bjarnason will have to regroup. Not a good look here on the power play early for Brandon, as Chad Nychuk will start out, but they've still got 55 seconds to work with. Second unit's up over the boards. Here's Hammett trying to sneak his way in on the right side. Shovels it to the side of the goal for Ben Thornton. Tried to play it back to the point. Hammett shovels it off the wall. Chad Nychuk back for Hammett. Buys himself some open ice. Far side for Zimmer. In, shoot, stopped by Meyer. And the rebound goes up over the glass and out of play in behind that Blades goal. So a better look there for Brandon on the second unit. As the puck was deflected up over the mesh and out of play. Offensive zone faceoff here for Brandon, but they can't control the faceoff. And the Blades will clear again. 33 seconds to go here in this power play. 9:18 left. First period action for Fowler Automotive Group. Up ahead now for Hammett. He'll dump it down and in. Thornton chasing after it along with Tristan Robbins. He's got the game's first goal here tonight, an even strength marker. He had 3 assists Saturday and now a goal. He likes playing against his hometown team. 10 seconds to go here in this power play. Still not a single shot registered, according to the official shot clock here for the Kyle Ryan Denture Clinic. Here's Ridley Gregg driving it in far side. He got stood up at the line there by Charlie Wright and then crashes in but can't grab the loose puck. Penalty is over. Both teams are 0 for 1 on the man advantage. 8:41 to go, first period. Brandon has control now for a moment. The Blades will steal and come out to center ice. Here's De La Gorgendier, far side for Kyle Krenkovic. Back to the middle. Eliash in. He put it up and over the net. Great chance there on a partial 3-on-2 for the Blades. Ridley Gregg chips this one out to center, and Brandon gets a bit of a line change here as we enter the second half of this first period. Blades leading 1-0. Tristan Robbins is second of the year at 8:51. Picked up now by Iorio. His outlet pass onto the tape of Ridley Gregg, knocked down by Wong. Iorio's got to go back and help clean up the mess. Rimmed around near side, not out. Wong again towards the goal. Picked up by Manti. Far side, Johnson to center. Trying to find Danielson. That pass missed. Brandon's just missing the mark here a little bit early on. Here's Eliash. Up across the line. Hits the brakes. Curls around. Dumps it off for Lee. His shot wide of the Brandon goal. At the line, far side, Pavel Bokharov kept it in, took a bump there, far side from Trey Johnson. Off the glass to the line. Johnson's got a chance. He'll clear it out for Danielson. Linesman got kind of caught up with Danielson there as the two of them slid down the far wall, and the puck rolls free for Bokharov. Nolan Ritchie finishes his check. This dump down the ice, no icing. After it is Sidorov in the far corner. Manti got spun around by him, back in behind the net. Trying to play this puck on the offensive side of things is Sidorov. 7:26 to go here in the first period. Tyler Parr in below the goal line. Grabs the loose puck. He's got a man open and a big save there. Bjarnason got the knob of the stick on it. Man wide open in front was Sidorov. Blades are buzzing. Here's Pavel Bokharov. Top of the circle's a shot that's blocked. Spinorama shot that goes wide. Rebound picked up here by Janelle, and he's going to quickly play this one ahead. Can't get it out, though. Got tied up in his feet. Now it's poked to the red line, and the Blades have a chance to come right back ahead. Sidorov again, and he brings this one in. That looked offside, but they'll play this one ahead for 𝗦ście. Blades are absolutely dominating here in the second half of the first period. Shots are 8-0. Blades lead 1-0. Here's Manti with it ahead for Zimmer. Brandon needs to get off here. They've had a lot of guys out there for a long time, and all 5 guys head to the bench as Zimmer dumps this one deep. Out to center. Brett Hyland comes off the bench along with Chad Nychuk. They'll dump this one ahead for Josiah Bennett. Fourth line out there for Brandon. Here's Jackson Dubé, a long shot up high on Meyer, and he'll cover up. And that'll bring us to the media timeout. 1-0 Blades here in the first period for Fowler Automotive Group. You're listening to Brandon's Bounce, 96.1.
When an impaired driver killed my brother DJ, my life changed forever. Since the pandemic, life has changed for all of us. 25% of us are consuming more alcohol and cannabis. Even though we're stuck at home, police are seeing an increase in impaired driving charges and the devastation that goes with it. Now, more than ever, we need your commitment to never drive impaired and to encourage your family and friends to do the same. Together, we can save lives.
A message from Jamie Lynn Hancock of MAD Canada.
Hi, my name is
I live at Street. I am years old. I work at... And my social insurance number is...
When you have TELUS Online Security powered by Norton LifeLock, it's like having a shield for your personal info. Before you share sensitive information online, get protected at TELUS.com/online security. Conditions apply.
This is Brandon Wheat Kings Hockey on Bounce 96.1.
6:31 to go, first period for Fowler Automotive Group. Brett Heil in the fourth line out there for Brandon. Been outshot 8-1 here in this first period on our Kyle Ryan Denture Clinic shot clock. It's 1-0 Blades off the stick. And a conditional fourth pick at 2024. Prokop was taken by Nashville in the third round of the 2020 NHL entry draft. So Edmonton shores up their defense on the back end. As tomorrow, of course, the overage cut-down deadline day. As the puck gets sent down the ice, this will be an icing call against the Blades. So teams have until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, Calgary time, 11 o'clock in Manitoba, to solidify their overagers. Brandon currently with 4. Chad Nychuk, Marcus Kelly, Ethan Kruger, and Nate 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹. 𝗦cie and Kruger not on the ice here tonight. 𝗦cie took the warm-up Sunday in Regina, but was scratched late. He's got that nagging lower body injury he suffered in the preseason game against Winnipeg. And then Ethan Kruger was scheduled to be the backup goaltender tonight. It would have been his first time on the ice since being helped off on Saturday. Here's Chad Nychuk, a shot that doesn't get through. Ritchie a chance. Janelle, what a stop by Meyer as he got across with the shoulder. But a late scratch for Ethan Kruger tonight. He is not on the Brandon bench as the puck will be played across to the far side for Nolan Ritchie. Here's Ritchie, his shot steered aside by Meyer. Brandon with a couple of good chances here on this shift. Here's Riley Janelle on the steal. Janelle, a little spinorama, trying to get it out for Nolan Ritchie. Can't get the shot away. Back to the line, Hofroggy. Far side for Chad Nychuk. That one's kicked aside by Meyer. Far side for Zimmer. Boy, Meyer hasn't had to do much here in the first 15 minutes of this first period. Now he's faced a couple of quality chances. Here comes another. Zimmer right to the net. Meyer down, loose in the paint, and Robbins was able to poke it free, and the Blades should be able to come to center, and they will. Here's Hofroggy across. Chad Nychuk off the boards for Zimmer. He'll just dump this one in. 2/3 of this line has changed. Back is Paulos in behind the net. Roersma chased him out. Puck goes off the boards out to center for Carter Streak. Him and Smith enter the Brandon zone. Streak got dumped there, and as a result, it led to an offside with 5 to go here in the first period. So I imagine we'll see some moves around the Western Hockey League tomorrow, and the Brandon Wheat Kings are going to have to make one as well. It's not one of my favorite days of the year. You get so used to being around the guys on the bus, and some of these guys on most teams are 20-year-olds that have been around for a long time. And regardless of, the hockey being a business, there's still some emotional aspect to it. Be some sad fans, regardless of the decision made by all the GMs across the league. But it's part of the business as Quinn Manti plays his puck in behind the net. Here's Ben Thornton with it. He was part of a trade from Spokane to Brandon back in the preseason. Former first-round pick of the Chiefs. 15th overall back in 2019. Settled in nicely here in Brandon so far. 5 games, 2 goals, 1 assist. Scored in the preseason as well. Finding his way here in the Weed City. Face off to the glove side of Meyer out at center, just outside the Saskatoon bench, following the puck out of play. Less than 5 to go, first period, dumped in by Nate Danielson. De La Gorgendier will start out here. Back to center. His pass for Lee doesn't work. Trying to drag this one ahead. Dumped in. Here's Vinny Iorio. He'll hit the brakes. Across for Trey Johnson. He'll start out to center ice. Johnson gains the red, fires it in towards Meyer. Meyer out to play it. He'll steer it to an open wing, far side, and the Blades will send it quickly across the ice. Nobody there. Manti will regroup here for Brandon. Swinging through the neutral ice is Ridley Gregg. He has to curl back. And he'll send it across for Vinny Iorio. Iorio back ahead for Ridley Gregg with speed. Trying to enter the Saskatoon zone. Room on the left wing side. Gregg got bumped there by Charlie Wright. Kept in by Manti for a moment. Bouncing puck down into the corner. Trey Johnson, Ridley Gregg, and Nate Danielson on the ice for Brandon. Out to center. Here comes 𝗦ici𝗰𝗶 with it. Top of the circles. Nice backdoor play there for Tyler Parr, but it was out of his reach. Ahead for Ridley Gregg, trying to shovel it through neutral ice. Doesn't work. Iorio steps up to help out. He'll try and carry it in. Can't do it. Bouncing puck here for the Blades, just inside their own line. They'll play it across. That's Marek Schneider with it, the younger brother of former Wheat King captain Braden Schneider. Didn't play in that game Saturday in Brandon. Puck dumped in here by the Wheat Kings. Meyer out to play it. 3:30 to go, first period. Wheat Kings trailing 1-0. Tristan Robbins on the board for Saskatoon. Puck towards the goal. Meyer will cover up, and there'll be a face-off down in the Saskatoon end. Just 3 games around the Western Hockey League tonight. PA's in Moose Jaw tonight. That game's scoreless with about 2 minutes to go in the first. Kamloops is in Victoria later on. Midget action tonight. Southwest is at home to Pembina Valley tonight. Eastmen and the Wild are underway right now. And it's 1-0 Pembina Valley over Southwest. Big night in the NHL. We'll get to that full out-of-town scoreboard once we get to our intermission in 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Here comes 𝗦𝗏💾 out to center. Picked off by Rylan Roersma. He'll dump it in. Goaltender Meyer out to play it. Brandon with 6 shots on goal here in the first period. A couple of chances, but they didn't get shots until the second half of the period as 𝗦𝗏💾 barges in. 𝗏𝗏💾 with him, along with Robbins. In behind the net for Logan Hammett. He'll play it around far side. Bokarov back to the middle for Molendyk. His shot block didn't get through as Ben Thornton got an ankle on it. Back to the line. Bouncing out to center. Molendyk had to try and corral it as it rolled up and over the blade of his stick. Back into Brandon territory. Here's Ty Zimmer with it. He'll shovel it off the wall to an open wing. Highland skating onto it. Has his stick lifted, and 𝗦𝗏💾 will wind it back up for Saskatoon. Heavy collision there. Bokarov took a bump from Brett Highland. Back in behind Brandon's net. Here's Hammett. He'll try and rim it around. Hoffroggy chipped it ahead. On it is Zimmer now. He got tangled up by a couple of blades. He'll wind it back up. Here's Ty Zimmer. Everyone else is changing, so Zimmer will barge his way in and dump it into the corner. Lee and Zimmer barking at one another as the puck is played there by the goaltender for 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Nice little shift move there. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 ahead for the captain. De La Gorgendiere left wing side. Played ahead for Lee. Lee's got Gorgendiere to the front of the net. A pass. That doesn't work. And you could see it coming. And it was well drawn up, but the Blades couldn't capitalize. Back out to center for Lee. Across for Wong. Wong ahead. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 couldn't handle it. Now Riley Janelle. Quickly to center for Zimmer. That pass doesn't work. Zimmer far side dumped in, and Meyer comes out to play it again. He's been real active playing the puck here in this first period. He's helping his defenseman out. Brennan Lee starts back out to center for the Blades. Got into the bench area and got all crossed up with Ridley Gregg. Here's Trey Johnson. Gains the red line, far side, wants to carry it in. Took a bump. Got the puck to Ridley Gregg, but then it's turned over to the Blades. Here's a partial 2-on-1 forming. Up across the line, Tyler Parr was offside, so he couldn't play it. Here's Trey Johnson with it again. Far side looking for Ridley Gregg. That gets by everybody. Tipped in, no icing. After it, Nate Danielson. First one on it for Brandon. Bokarov there as well. Ridley Gregg on the steal. Far corner. Gregg got pushed off the puck over in the far corner. And it'll roll out to the neutral ice area and out to center. Here comes 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Dumped in by the Blades. 1-0. Saskatoon leads off the stick of Tristan Robbins. Picked up near side corner by Nate Danielson. He'll go cross ice for Hammett. Final minute of play here, first period. Logan Hammett into the Saskatoon end, far left wing side. Curls back, little button hook. Has no real options. Then loses the puck to Bokarov. Stays with it, though, into the high slot. Tries to dump it off. Here's Ridley Gregg, and he almost picked the pocket of the defenseman Bokarov right in front. Back to the line it comes. Here's a chance for Chad 𝗏𝗏💾, and a penalty coming up here to Brandon. And I think Ridley Gregg's going to go to the box here, and it's going to be a boarding call going to Ridley Gregg. And with 44.9 seconds to go, the Blades are going to get their second power play of the night. Get a look at the replay here. It looked like Bokarov had kind of lost an edge a little bit and had gone down to one knee. Gregg finished the check. The arm went up. And it'll be a minor penalty for Joe Beaver's Canadian pub. Second power play of the night for the Blades. They're 0 for 1 so far.
Boarding. Time of the penalty, 19:15. Gregg for boarding at 19 minutes.
So there's the call. Cleared by Roersma. And with 40 seconds to go, the Wheat Kings would love to get to intermission, down by just one here, and hit the reset button at the end of this first period. Here's Tristan Robbins. Boy, he can fly. Down across the Brandon line. Into the corner. Iorio trying to keep him to the outside. Rimmed around. Back to the left side point. Kyle 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Back to the middle. Tanner Molendyk. Back left side for 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Sweeping around was Brett Highland. Out there is Roersma as well. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 back for Lee. Oh, a nice one-timer there. But he missed the mark, and he put it up and over the Brandon net and out of play with 15.4 to go in the first period. So the second power play of the night for the Blades has a minute 31 to work with. That was a well-set play by the Blades to create an offensive chance, but Lee just could not dial it in. He sailed it up and over. Back to the near side, it comes from Molendyk. Here's Molendyk. As mentioned, he had a power play goal on Saturday. Puck to the side of the net. Bjarnsson's got it underneath his glove, and that's going to draw a crowd. As Sidorov and 𝗦icic have a discussion at the side of the net with 7 seconds to go, first period. Blades on the power play. This penalty kill brought to you by Joe Beaver's Canadian Pub. Face-off controlled by the Blades. They have a chance for one last shot here. Tanner Molendyk fires one on goal, blocked loose in front. Bjarnsson poked that one away. There's an injured Blade in front. And I think the buzzer sounded. I'm not sure what happened there in front. Lee all of a sudden was in a heap, and he's in some discomfort as he heads to the Saskatoon bench. But the period has come to an end, and the Brandon Wheat Kings find themselves down 1-0 after one. Shots on goal in that first period, 10 for Saskatoon and just 6 for Brandon. We're through 20 minutes of play here, and actually neither team, the Blades, well, now they're going to the bench. The referees are talking at center ice, so that brings about the end of the first period of play. So after 20, it's 1-0 Saskatoon off the stick of Tristan Robbins, and the Blades will have a minute 16 of power play time to start the second period. We'll take a break. You're listening to Fowler Automotive Wheat King Hockey on Brandon's Bounce 96.1.
When an impaired driver killed my brother DJ, my life changed forever. Since the pandemic, life has changed for all of us. 25% of us are consuming more alcohol and cannabis. Even though we're stuck at home, police are seeing an increase in impaired driving charges and the devastation that goes with it. Now, more than ever, we need your commitment to never drive impaired and to encourage your family and friends to do the same. Together, we can save lives.
A message from Jamie Lynn Hancock of MAD Canada.
For the ultimate in luxury, convenience, and innovations, you must check out the all-new Hyundai Palisade. Available in 7 and 8 passenger seating, the Palisade offers an elegantly modern interior, the latest in technology and safety features you have to see to believe. Backed with a 5-year comprehensive warranty, the Palisade is a clear winner for the best value in the 7 and 8 passenger class. The Hyundai Palisade, perfect for the family and the ultimate driving experience. See it today at Fowler Hyundai, 3900 Victoria Avenue, Brandon.
All around the province, Manitobans are closing the loop by recycling empty beverage containers. You're doing it at home, at school, and in the workplace. For the efforts you're making, we're giving back by rewarding Manitobans and supporting local businesses. And through the development of programs designed to keep Manitoba's communities clean. Our goal is to collect every container, but we can't do that without you. Help close the loop and recycle everywhere.
You're listening to Brandon Wheat Kings Hockey on Bounce 96.1.
Welcome back inside the SaskTel Center. We're through 20 minutes of play as the Brandon Wheat Kings trail the Saskatoon Blades 1-0. So let's take a look at your scoring summary and how we got to this point. Basically, Saskatoon dominated on the shot clock to start this hockey game. At one point, leading on the shots 8-0. They finally get one past Carson Bjarnason at 8:51 of that first period. Tristan Robbins, his second of the season. Of course, he had 3 assists on Saturday against Brandon, so Tristan Robbins, his second of the season from 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗹. And time of that goal is 8:51. And that was it for scoring in that first period. Shots on goal for the Kyle Ryan Denture Clinic were 10-6 in favor of the Saskatoon Blades. Face-offs were relatively even. There were 15 face-offs in that first period. The Blades won 9, Brandon won 6. In the power play tracker, it was Brandon 0 for 1, the Blades 0 for 1, but they do have a minute 16 of power play time when the second period starts. And so that is it for a first period scoring summary. Tristan Robbins is second from 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗹 at 8:51, giving the Blades the 1-0 lead after the first period. Shots again, 10-6 Saskatoon. They do have a minute 16 of power play time to start the middle frame. So for Brandon, you got to come out of the gate and you got to hit the reset button. Another first period that kind of got away from them at times. They did get better as the period went on, and I would expect a decent second period for the Brandon Wheat Kings once they can get through that kill early on, because the momentum that they built at the end of that period, they had a couple of chances. Nolan Meyer had to make some big saves And certainly a real exciting end to that second period. So Brandon's got an important kill, minute 16 to work with Ridley Gregg in the box for boarding when we start the second period of play. We'll take a break. When we come back. This week's WHL radio show from John Keane and the boys of the Western Hockey League. You're listening to Fowler Automotive, Wheat King Hockey, Brandon's Bounce, 96.1.
That was some party thanks to my buddy's beer and joint. Here's the keys, joint.
Yo, I'm not driving. I'm way too stoned. How are you feeling, dear?
Oh, since we had that talk, I'm not driving tonight at all.
What about you, Dave?
You only had a couple of drinks.
And only a couple of puffs.
I don't drink and drive. No way I'm getting behind the wheel when I smoked weed, too.
How are we getting home, then?
Come on, Dave. Take one for the team.
Don't let weed and alcohol influence your decision to drive.
Yeah, I need a ride.
A message from Mad Canada.
Wheat Kings.
But yeah, guys, that first period of the WHL hockey was pretty good, and hopefully they will be and such. So hopefully they play good in the second period, you guys. Kind of sucks that we can't watch it, but it's whatever. Yeah, guys.
This is the WHL This Week Radio Edition, presented by the Western Hockey League, the WHL broadcast partners, and Bauer Hockey. Here's your host, John Keane.
And welcome to the show. Lots to cover as the WHL cranks up into Week 2. New head coach of the Tri-City Americans, Stu Barnes, stops by to talk about his new gig and the team's hot start. The BC division will be loaded with stars this season. We'll hear from two import and NHL first-round pick Fabian Lysell of the Boston Bruins, Logan Stankoven of the Kamloops Blazers, fresh off signing an NHL contract with the Dallas Stars. WHL Player of the Week is Owen Peterson of the Winnipeg Ice. More with him. And the Kelowna Rockets have planned a special tribute for their bus driver who died in a tragic accident this summer. First up, Stu Barnes, longtime part of the ownership group of the Tri-City Americans, steps behind the bench this season to guide the Americans through this season. He joins us for WHL this week. Stu, you've been around hockey circles forever, former Tri-City American. You've coached at different levels, and now you want to take on this task. What was the motivation factor for you to get behind the Americans bench?
Well, I think, as any coach, I think you want to have as much experience as possible in different roles. I've been an assistant coach at the NHL level for over 5 years now and had some good experience there. And I've never been a head coach, beyond that. So, again, it's an opportunity to step back, be a part of an organization that I know very well, obviously, and then get some good head coach experience and hopefully have some success here.
Yeah, you're thrown right in the fire opening weekend. You had a couple of wins and some games that had a ton of twists and turns. It looked like, especially that game against Portland in the third period, overtime, and then the shootout. That looked like a classic WHL game here. What was it like opening weekend?
Well, you're right. There was a lot of twists and turns in both of those games. Obviously, that was a tall task the first weekend, having, a very good team in Portland and Spokane. It was a good challenge for our team. Our guys did a real good job holding up well. Goaltending was very strong. We competed hard throughout the entire course of the game and hung on long enough to get the extra goal and get the wins when it was all said and done.
Hey, Stu, it's nice to win, but what are you trying to build there? What's the long-term plan for you behind the bench with the Americans? What are you trying to instill there?
Well, I think for guys that have played at the junior level and gone on to be pros and things like that, I think you realize that first and foremost, it's important to be good teammates, good people. Learn skills of teamwork, hard work, have a high character, be a high character person, and that's really what we're most concerned about is making sure our boys enjoy themselves, have a good time, learn some great lessons in life, and hopefully have some success winning some hockey games, but. First and foremost, grow up and be good young men as they grow up and continue to have a positive experience.
Stu, that organization has always punched above its weight class when it comes to wins, and there's been some records there in Tri-City set for regular season success. So how do you keep that going? And is there pressure to keep that going after a down year or two there in Tri?
I don't think so. I think, like I just mentioned, the things that we're most concerned about is that our group are good young men that they continue to learn lessons in life and grow up and hopefully when they leave here they've had a great experience and they can look back and say that was I grew up a lot. There's a lot of positive experiences. I have a lot of good friends from there And I think if you take care of that stuff, I think the wins and all that other stuff follow along, and it takes care of itself.
When you look in the offseason, you were dealt somewhat of some adversity when 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 signed a pro deal, and it looks like you won't get him back here. So when it comes to the roster formation and who you'll lean on, especially for some offense here, Stu, let's go through that and how you plan to get that done.
Well, first of all, good for Sasha. You know, I think that's what we're about. If we can have players that move on and graduate to higher levels, that's tremendous, and we're happy for Sasha and wish him the best of luck. So, you know, that's important that we mention that. You know, for us, I think throughout the lineup, we've had different guys step up and play bigger roles to this point. I think Parker Bell's a name that's been really good. Dwayne Jean Jr. has been good early on. I think Rhett Melnick has been a solid player early on. I think our veteran guys, Connor Bouchard's been good. So I think we've got a wide depth of scoring there. I think everybody's contributing, and I think for our success, it's going to take the entire group to pitch in and play their part. And you know, they know that everybody has a role and has a part in it, and they're embracing that.
You know, early on, it looks like the injury bug from 2019-20 is following your team around a little bit. I know you don't have Samuel 𝗬𝗏 available here, but early season here, and you're already, you know, looking at that injury roster sort of depleted yourself already here.
Yeah, we have. It's been unfortunately, a couple of our guys have had some bad luck with some injuries, and so, but that's also part of it, and we're making sure that we give them the time to recover and get back to 100% before they go back in, and you know, the rest of the guys have picked up the slack and played hard, and hopefully we can continue that going forward. And once those guys get healthy and feeling 100%, we'll get them back in, and you know, they're all chomping and ready to get going.
On a personal note for you, what's it like to be behind the bench that on a team that you played for and now part of the ownership group? I mean, that's a lot to be involved and have that history, and you have years there. So what's that like now to be behind that bench?
Well, it's been enjoyable. I think it's, you know, I have a long history here, obviously playing, and lots of family here. My wife's family, or my wife grew up here, so we've got a lot of friends and family in town. So it's been enjoyable. It's been a good experience to this point. The players have been tremendous. I think they've worked really hard and seem like they're having a lot of fun. So we're enjoying it. We'll continue to work at it and continue to grow. And as I said, everybody get better. And hopefully when it's all said and done, we're all a little bit better at what we do, whether we're players or coaches or anything else along the way, and we have a good time. So.
All right, Stu. Well, you're off to a great start there in 𝗏𝗏𝗃, and we appreciate your time here on WHL This Week.
Great. Anytime.
That's John Keane from the WHL This Week Radio Edition. We'll have part 2 of this week's WHL Radio Show coming up in our second intermission. We're through 20 minutes of play here at the Saskatoon Center, and it is a 10-6 shot lead for the Blades on our Kyle Ryan Denture Clinic shot clock. First period scoring, Tristan Robbins, the only goal scorer for the Blades. His first period goal came at 8:51 of that first period. It's just his second of the season, but boy, has he had the Wheat Kings number. That's his 5th point against the Wheat Kings so far this season. So we'll take a break. When we come back, a busy night in the NHL. We'll look at the 3 games around the Western Hockey League. The Southwest Cougars are in action tonight as well, and we'll tee up tomorrow's Major League Baseball playoff action as well. Your scoring summary is next. You're listening to Fowler Automotive Group, Wheat Kings Hockey on Brandon's Bounce 96.1.
Drummond's Farm Services, where fall deals have kicked in on Versatile's Delta Track 4-wheel drives and Versatile high-speed tillage. Available now, combination specials on new in-stock Versatile 520 and 610 Delta Tracks with a Versatile 40-foot Fury high-speed disc, or a demo 460 4-wheel drive with 32-foot Viking vertical disc. Versatile, prairie made for prairie farms. At our place, Drummond's in Holland, long live the family farm.
Joe Beaver's Canadian Pub, the place to be before and after every Wheat Kings game. 15 flavors of poutine, a full draft beer menu, and dozens of big screens to catch up on all the action. Joe Beaver's, proud supporters of the Wheat Kings and all things awesome, across from the Keystone Center.
WHL Hockey on the home of the Brandon Wheat Kings. Bounce 96.1.
Back inside the Saskatoon Center, 3 games around the Western Hockey League tonight. Moose Jaw, Prince Albert scoreless through 1 period of play. The Warriors have had a couple of power plays in that one. Kamloops will take on Victoria later tonight here in our game of the night. It's 1-0 Saskatoon over Brandon. Tristan Robbins, the lone goal scorer in that one. AAA U18 action tonight. The Southwest Cougars and Pembina Valley Hawks are tied at 1. The Wild lead the Eastman 2-1. right now. NHL, it is opening night for some of the Canadian teams in action tonight. Maple Leafs with a 2-1 lead over Montreal in the third. Pierre Engvall and Willie Nylander, the goal scorers there. Capitals 4, Rangers nothing in the third. Winnipeg, they're in Anaheim tonight to take on the Ducks. That's the late game on Sportsnet tonight. Blackhawks are in Colorado to take on the Avalanche, and the Canucks are in Edmonton to take on the Oilers tonight. So that's what's going on around the National Hockey League. Major League Baseball, no games today, but tomorrow night at 7:07, first pitch in San Francisco. It's the Dodgers and the Giants. That series tied at 2 last night. The Dodgers picked up that 7-2 victory to tie up that series. So the rest of the AL series between the Red Sox and the Astros, that begins with Game 1 on Friday at 6:07. So that is a look at your out-of-town scoreboard. As for what's coming up for the Brandon Wheat Kings, they're back on home ice Saturday, and they'll take on the Swift Current Broncos. First time this season. That is a 7 o'clock game. One of the most important games of the year on the calendar. Why, you ask? Because it's Willie's birthday. Willie, the mascot, turns 30 on Saturday, so we'll have $10 kids tickets for Saturday night. Kids tickets, $10 all in. We'll also have some concession specials for kids. We'll have the bouncy castles in the building as well for kids to enjoy pregame and intermission. We'll have a mascot parade, including Paw Patrol and mascots from around the city of Brandon. And part of the mascot parade, intermission games, celebrating Willie's 30th birthday. Now, does that mean that in dog years, Willie's 210 years old? I don't know how that works, because technically, Willie isn't really a dog. He's part coyote, so I'm not sure how coyote years work. But nonetheless, it's 30 years old for Willie on Saturday, which is pretty good for that old dog. He's had a few run-ins with some players over the years and some fans, but he's had a good life, and we'll celebrate that on Saturday. It's part of Willie's birthday. Game time is 7 o'clock. Doors open at 5:30. Tangle Box will be there pregame for the on-concourse pregame band celebrations. They've been great at our home games so far this year, and we'll have them pregame. Join us for Willie's birthday on Saturday. Tickets on sale now. Keystone Center box office, as mentioned, $10 kids tickets all in. If you can't make it to the game, you can stream it on CHL Live or listen right here on Brandon's Bounce 96.1. We'll take a break. When we come back, it will be the second period from Saskatoon on Bounce 96.1.
The all-in clear-out is on now at Fowler Nissan. You can lease a 21 Sentra for $49 weekly or a 21 Rogue for $89 weekly. Plus, you'll receive a 2-year no-charge maintenance plan. You can also save big on 21 Murano with a $4,000 standard cash credit. We have 80 new vehicles in stock ready for delivery during the all-in clear-out. On now at Fowler Nissan, 3620 Victoria Avenue, Brandon.
Take your next trip with Compass Coach Lines, Brandon's only luxury coach line. Superior service doesn't have to be expensive. Compass Coach Lines, it's all about the drive. Visit compasscoachlines.com to book today.
Wheat Kings season tickets are on sale now. New this season, BWK memberships. This level includes your playoff tickets, plus a free replica stealth sweater. Buy now at wheatKings.com/tickets.
Home of the Brandon Wheat Kings. This is CKX-FM Brandon. Bounce 96.1, an iHeart radio station. This is Brandon Wheat Kings Hockey on Bounce 96.1.
SaskTel Center, just north of the city of Saskatoon, on Highway 16, heading towards the Battlefords. As the Brandon Wheat Kings get set for the second period of play, it's 1-0 Blades. Tristan Robbins, with his second of the year, opens the scoring at 8:51 of the first. And it's the only goal of the hockey game so far. Brandon will skate from right to left here in the second period. The Blades from left to right. Shots are 10-6 Saskatoon in the first period, but Brandon has a minute 16 of power play time, or pardon me, penalty kill time rather. Ridley Gregg's in the box for the Wheat Kings for boarding. So this is a Joe Beavers penalty kill to start the second period. And of course, the Blades picking up that 6-2 win over Brandon back on Saturday, snapping that middle game for Brandon on a weekend triple header. Well, there's quite a few Wheat King jerseys in the crowd here again tonight. Boy, I seem to say that everywhere we go. We've been to Winnipeg. There was a ton of them. In Regina, there was quite a few, but of course, we've got a lot of Saskatchewan players on the team this year. Hoffrogge, Hammett, Quinn Manti, Trey Johnson. So there's lots of parents and family and friends and siblings And if you're watching the game on the WHL Live, you'll be able to see just inside the Brandon blue line, there's a Brandt logo on the boards and a CJWW radio logo. There's a group of 5, a family of 5, and 4 of the 5 are wearing Wheat King colors and 1 wearing Blades. So I'm not sure who drew the short straw there, but it's good to see some Wheat King colors in the visiting Barnes. I think that's a Nolan Patrick jersey as we get set here. Nolan Patrick making his debut with Vegas last night. Brandon on the kill for Joe Beavers. 15 flavors of gourmet poutine and the Bucktooth Blonde on tap. A go-to pre- and post-game for all your Wheat King needs. Pre-game, post-game, get your snack, get your drink, and then head over to the Keystone Center on Saturday night to celebrate Willie's birthday. Here come the Blades. Back out to center ice. Sidorov dumps this one in. He's got some room on the left wing. In behind the net, he'll dump it around. Far side, Kyle Krinkovic. He'll slow things down. Brandon on the kill here. Back to the side of the goal. Blades buzzing around the outside. Back to the line. Here's Tanner Molendyk, right side. Tristan Robbins again. His shot doesn't get through. Good block there by Iorio. Wore that one off the ankle. 35 to go here in this Blades power play. Krinkovic, top of the far circle. In for Lee. Knocked down. Back to the point. There's a shot that goes wide. Robbins skating down onto it. Near side. Back to the point. Molendyk.
Guys, I'm sorry if the radio keeps cutting out. I don't know why it keeps cutting out, but it is.
Drag a shot, and Bjarnason makes the save and makes sure there's
out.
no rebound. He wore that one up high, but he squeezed it with the big trapper and hung on with just 7 seconds left in the Ridley Gregg penalty. Face off to the blocker side of Bjarnason, who's faced 12 shots here in this hockey game so far. Wong for the Blades on the draw. Tangled up, and a good face-off win there by Ty Zimmer, but the Blades take control. Back to the point. Charlie Wright trying to keep it alive. Gregg's out of the box, and the Blades are 0 for 2 on the man advantage here tonight. Centering pass, that doesn't work. In behind the Brandon net, here's Logan Hammett. Hammett turned it over. In below the goal line, picked up by the Blades. They've still got some momentum here. De La Gorgean-Diera shot stop. Loose in front. Elias pulls, and this shot goes wide. Bodies everywhere in front of the goal, and the puck missed the net. Hammett's got snow all over his backside as he pops back to his feet. Out to center. Here comes Janelle. 2-on-2 into the Blade zone. Janelle's got 𝗦bec with him. Here's Gregg for 𝗦bec. A shot, and he fanned on it. Didn't get it through. Back to the point for Hammett. He'll hold. Walks in, shoots. That didn't get through as it was blocked by Elias, and the Blades will turn it back the other way. Flipped in the air down towards Brandon territory. Icing's waved off. The Blades are changing. Hammett wants to be quick with it. In behind the defense is Ty Zimmer, far side. Here's Zimmer, walks in, shoots, and he blasts it wide in the Blades net. Ritchie on the rebound, and we got a penalty coming up here. And it's going to be a holding call. No, it's going to be a too many men on the ice penalty. And Brandon had the puck, so I think it's going to be a Wheat King penalty here. The Brandon penalty box door is open. So too many men on the ice here will send the Blades to their 3rd power play of the night. They didn't show a replay of it, but I think when the puck came off the end boards on the shot from Zimmer and landed on the stick of Ritchie, the Wheat Kings were in the midst of a change. So another Joe Beavers Canadian pub penalty kill here. So the Blades to their 3rd power play of the night here. 2nd of the period already, and we're only 3 minutes old. Puck down into the corner. After it is Meyer, the goaltender, out to play it. He'll steer it back in behind the net, and Tanner Molendyk will come to center. Here comes Molendyk over that Pac-Man logo at center. Dumped it off. Kyle Krinkovic, right side. Sidorov got by him. Robbins racing to the net, poked away from him by Manti. Now a chance for Danielson. Out to center, Ridley Gregg. He's got a breakaway from center. Here comes Ridley Gregg, shorthanded. In, stopped by Meyer. Great save by the Blades netminder there as Gregg busted in. Shorthanded breakaway, and Meyer kicked out the right pad. Gregg's exhausted. He'll head to the bench for a change. Big save there for Meyer. Ryan Roersma trying to steal this puck at center, and he does. Roersma, can he get to it? It could be a 2-on-0. Roersma's got Hyland to the net. Roersma all the way around in behind the goal. I don't think he realized Hyland was there. He'll just curl up the wall. Roersma finds some open ice. Drags it through. Roersma in right to the net. Back door. They score. Oh, baby. Rylan Roersma, how do you do? Pulls it through, sends it in front, and it's Chad 𝗦bec who jumps in from the point and finishes it off, but it's all started by Rylan Roersma. And Chuck's got his 3rd of the year. A nice toe drag by Roarsma to set that up, and Chad Gnidchuk comes down from the point. And he's got goals in back-to-back games, and a short-handed marker for the Wheat Kings ties this game at 1. That's Brandon's first short-handed marker of the season. And it will be Gnidchuk from Roarsma. Not sure if there'll be a third assist or not. We'll wait for the official word.
Goal, his third goal of the season, scored by number 39, Chad Gnidchuk. The assist to number 11, Ryland Roarsma. It's a short-handed goal at 3:01. Gnidchuk with his third, the assist to Roarsma, scored short-handed at 3 minutes and 1 second.
So there you have it, Gnidchuk from Roarsma. But the Brandon Wheat Kings are still on the penalty kill here. There's a shot stop by Bjarnason. Nice save there. Back off the near side boards. It's out to center, and that'll kill some time. 30 seconds left here in the penalty. Josiah Bennett is serving it for too many men. Brandon with a short-handed marker. As Ridley Gregg had a great breakaway chance. Meyer shut the door, and then moments later, Roarsma to Gnidchuk to tie this game at 1. Penalty coming to an end here. 15 seconds to go. Tyler Parr near sideboards down in below the goal line. Blades trying to get something to get back in front. Here's WHL. He'll weave his way to the point. Far side, long shot to the front of the net. Bjarnason down. Nice save. Rebound kicked out to the point. Can they keep it in? De La Gorgendier holds it. Out of the box comes Bennett. Blades still with possession. There's a shot. Scramble right in front. Picked up by Gnidchuk, and he'll march his way to center. Gnidchuk trying to float it ahead for Danielson. Bennett will jump up in the rush. Here's Bennett for Gnidchuk. Dumped it off. Danielson back for Ridley Gregg, and he put it wide. He had a great chance, but he missed the net. Now Iorio's got to be quick as Streak chasing after him. Penalty's over. The Blades are 0 for 3 on the man advantage. Out to center. Here's Danielson with it. He'll swing it ahead for Vinny Iorio with speed. Up across the Blades line. Left wing side. Iorio in. Shoots. That goes wide of the Blades net. Trey Johnson. Back to the point he goes. Iorio left side for Quinn Mante. His shot. That's blocked. Off a leg. Bouncing in front. And Meyer poked it to the corner. Back behind the net. Here's Pavel Bokharov. He'll start out for Saskatoon. Stripped to the puck. Nate Danielson walks in. Toe drag, and he ran in a room. Great chance there. Danielson with a wicked stick and a good toe drag, but he couldn't get the shot away. Puck at the side of the goal. Loose in front. Myers down, and a penalty coming up. And we'll see. It's going to be a holding call coming here, and it's going against the Blades. As Brandon with all sorts of chances. 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗹 going to go to the box here for holding, and Brandon's going to get their second power play of the night. Ridley Gregg was hogtied at the side of the net, couldn't get to the goal. But a great opportunity here for Brandon to carry this momentum into this power play. As Highland can't win the draw, but it'll be cleared all the way down the ice. So Bjarnason will come out to play it. 1-1 the score. 5 minutes into the second period, we got a goal off the stick of Chad Gnidchuk. What a play from Ryland Roarsma to set that up. And he's got points in back-to-back games as well. Here's Hammett. Across the near side. Brandon's offside. And they'll blow it down at the line. Zimmer touched up, so we'll have another neutral ice face-off here. The face-off will be over on the far side in front of the penalty boxes. Zimmer out there with Highland and Ben Thornton to start this second unit out there. The first unit was on the ice when the penalty was drawn, so they didn't have much gas left in the tank. So here's Chad Gnidchuk with it. He'll start out. Gnidchuk ahead left wing side for Brett Highland. In, far side they go. Logan Hammett back to the point for Gnidchuk. His shot through a screen doesn't get there. Back to the corner they go. Here's Logan Hammett with it. Back across for Zimmer. Zimmer in, shoots off the goalpost. He clanged that one off the iron. Back out to center. Could be a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Krinkovic and Robbins on the far wing, and a good stick by Gnidchuk. Back out to center. Highland's wide open across the Blades line. Highland curls back, dumps it off. Here's Hammett with it. Hammett in front. They score. Ben Thornton. A broken play at one end leads to a Wheat King goal at the other, and it's Ben Thornton. And the Wheat Kings have the lead on a power play goal.
Let's go, Brandon Wheat Kings score. Let's go, baby. Hopefully they keep this up. Let's go.
So back-to-backs.
And also, you guys, I will be streaming some NHL 21 when I'm done this. All right?
5-hole on Meyer. And for Thornton on the year, that's goal number 3 already. And Brandon's back in front here for the first time in this hockey game. And it's a power play goal. And that brings us to our media timeout. 2-1 Wheat Kings lead. 6 minutes into the second. You're listening to Brandon's Bounce, 96.1.
home of the Brandon Wheat Kings. This is CKX-FM Brandon. Bounce 96.1, an iHeart radio station.
Kyle Ryan Denture Clinic is pleased to announce the opening of a third location. With their in-house lab, they offer complete and partial denture services, including repairs, relines, and adjustments. Call 728-4435 to book your free consultation at any of their 3 locations, Brandon, Carberry, or 𝗦ici𝗰𝗶𝗹.
All around the province, Manitobans are closing the loop by recycling empty beverage containers. You're doing it at home, at school, and in the workplace. For the efforts you're making, we're giving back by rewarding Manitobans and supporting local businesses. And through the development of programs designed to keep Manitoba's communities clean. Our goal is to collect every container, but we can't do that without you. Help close the loop and recycle everywhere.
You're listening to Brandon Wheat Kings Hockey on Bounce 96.1.
Welcome back. It appears that the goal is under review, and they're reviewing the call on the ice that the play was onside. So this is the first time we've seen this in a Wheat King game. A challenge from the Blades that the Wheat Kings were offside at the line. Now, unlike the National Hockey League, not every arena has the same camera angle, and not every arena has the right camera angle to make the call. So this will be very interesting. Hard to tell from there. It looks like it is offside, but on a bang-bang play, we'll see what the call is here. The linesmen tonight, Levi Schutz and Aiden Penner, are in the penalty timekeeper's box on the horn. Originally, the goal was called a good goal on the ice. The Blades have challenged it. And now they are on the horn upstairs. Tarrington Wyonzik, the referee, in there as well, trying to help sort this one out. This is the first I've seen of it this year. And, of course, this is one of the new rules the Western Hockey League implemented. So hold tight. This one is under review. And a long review. So Chad Nychuk's shorthanded goal tied the game, and it appeared that Ben Thornton had the go-ahead marker. But we'll see. This is one of the longer reviews I've seen in my time here in the league. Well, while we wait for that, we'll take a look at what's going on elsewhere around the league. We talked about the 3 games in the league tonight. PA with a couple. They lead Moose Jaw 2-0. It's Weisblatt and Vitelli, the goal scorers for Prince Albert. Shots are 8-8. One of those coming on the power play. U18 AAA action. Southwest Cougars at home in Souris, and they've got a 3-1 lead over Pembina Valley. The Wild beat Eastman 3-2 earlier. So a long review here. If you're just joining us, the Wheat Kings appeared to have scored on the power play. Ben Thornton beat Nolan Meyer, and the Blades are challenging it that it was offside. So I'm currently sitting right beside the video goal judge where all of the cameras are. I peeked in there and watched a couple of clips. It's hard to tell. As mentioned, not every building has that blue line cam that they do in the National Hockey League. So you're kind of going based on the play-by-play and the follow cam that you see when you're watching the WHL live. Some of you watching at home may have saw the replay on the screen. And from the one angle, it looked offside. From the other angle, it didn't. Both angles, I would say, are bird's-eye views. And we're pushing 4 or 5 minutes here for review. But if it does go the Blades' way, and it is a correct call on the challenge, then Brandon will have some power play time. They'll reset the clock. It'll be a tie game. And we'll go back to the drawing board here on the power play for Brandon. But it doesn't look like they're able to sort this one out quickly by any means. In the National Hockey League tonight, it's a final. The Toronto Maple Leafs pick up the first win of the year. And it's a 2-1 final. Pierre Engvall and Willie Nylander scoring for the Leafs. Jonathan Drouin scores for Montreal. Washington 5, Rangers 1. That game's got about 2 minutes to go in the third. Winnipeg's in action tonight. First time playing a non-Canadian team in quite some time. The Jets are in Anaheim to take on the Ducks. It'll be Chicago and Colorado later on tonight. And the late game in Canada is the Canucks and the Oilers. That is the late game on Sportsnet. Major Leagues, a night off today. The majors, boy, there's been some great playoff baseball here over the last couple of nights. Last night, a 7-2 Dodgers win over the Giants, bringing that series to a 2-game tie. Tomorrow, it's Game 5 in San Francisco. That's a 7:07 first pitch. Dodgers and Giants. For those of you that are just joining us, we are currently under a video review that's pushing 5-6 minutes now. The Blades have challenged that the Wheat Kings were offside. Brendan 𝗦cie, the head coach of the Blades, quickly pulled the trigger on that. And this is part of the new rule where teams are allowed to do it. So here's the official rule on the offside plane. An offside player is when either of his skates are in contact with the blue line, he is onside, or on his side of the blue line when the puck crosses the leading edge of the blue line. So that is very similar to the NFL pylon rule, where you kind of just have to break the plane. So the other rule for review here, I think we're all done. So the head coach can challenge that a goal was offside with the discretion determined by the video goal judge in consultation with the linesman. 3 possible decisions: disallow goal, reset time, allow the goal, and assess a bench minor to the team that requested the challenge. And inconclusive, the goal is allowed and they continue to play. So it looks like we've got a decision here, and it's a good goal. And Brendan 𝗦cie is not happy on the Blades bench, and neither are the fans here at Saskatoon. And I would imagine that is a situation where it is inconclusive video. And the Blades are not happy about it. As you get a look at this replay here, it does look like he's offside, but it's hard to tell. And so we've got the and now the officials are still meeting here to discuss what's going on. I have never seen this in my 6 years in the Western Hockey League, this much confusion surrounding a goal. So the referees reviewed it. They determined it was a good goal. And now the buzzer has been sounded. And it is a good goal. So there you have it. After all of that hullabaloo, the Blades end up with a minor penalty. Oh, they don't? So it's inconclusive, so no minor penalty. So again, those 3 rules: disallow the goal, reset the time, allow the goal, and assess a bench minor, or inconclusive, no penalty on the play. So after all of that,
Brandon goal, his 3rd goal of the season, scored by number 28, Ben Thornton. The assist to number 5, Logan Hammett, and number 7, Brett Hyland. Power play goal at 5:55. Thornton with his 3rd. The assist to Hammett and Hyland. Power play goal at 5 minutes, 55 seconds.
so a long review on the offside challenge, but it stands, and there is no penalty because it was inconclusive. So Brandon with the lead here, first time tonight on a power play goal. Here's a chance, look out, Tristan Robbins into his backhand, they score! Just like that, the Blades respond. And it's Brandon 𝗦liche on a 3-on-0. I'm not sure what broke down there for Brandon, but 𝗦sche's got his 3rd. As the Wheat Kings got caught chasing. And it was a 3-on-0 from center. Nothing Carson Bjarnason could do there. And just like that, 35 seconds after Brandon took the lead, Saskatoon has tied this game back up. As Logan Hammett comes to center, he'll fire it in. We'll wait for the official announcement, but that's got the crowd into a bit of a hullabaloo here. Between the
Wheaton
non-call.
GM Blades goal, his 3rd goal of the season, scored by number 8, Brandon 𝗦liche. The assistant, number 11, Tristan Robbins. And number 24, Tanner Molendyk. Time of the goal is 6:30. 𝗦liche with his third, the assist to Robbins and Molendyk. Blades goal scored at 6 minutes, 30 seconds.
Well, there you have it. That's taken us to our first media timeout. So we'll take a break. We'll hit the reset button after all of this. It's a 2-2 score here in the second on Bounce 96.1.
Home of the Brandon Wheat Kings. This is CKX-FM Brandon. Bounce 96.1, an iHeart radio station.
Hey, Mike, did you know Joe Beavers has 15 different flavors of gourmet poutine? I guess you figured it out. Joe Beavers, proud supporters of the Wheat Kings and all things awesome, across from the Keystone Center. Wheat Kings season tickets are on sale now. New this season, BWK memberships. This level includes your playoff tickets, plus a free replica stealth sweater. Buy now at wheatkings.com/tickets.
Brandon Wheat Kings hockey on Bounce 96.1.
Welcome back. So the Blades have tied it. And we've had quite the second period already. We've only played 7 minutes. Feels like this period's gone on forever. So Ridley Gregg's out on the ice here for Brandon. 7 minutes gone. Brandon wins the faceoff. Back to the line. Here's Chad Nychuk.
Guys, I don't know what the heck is going on with the radio. It keeps cutting out, cutting in, cutting out. So I don't know what is going on with the radio, but it keeps cutting out. Oh, out and in, out and in, out.
Point for Hammett. Hammett back off the wall for Rylan Roersma. Roersma down into the corner for Ridley Gregg. Couple of guys busted the goal. Gregg spins off a check to the front of the net. They go, they score! Rylan Roersma. And he's got the hot hand. Goals in back-to-back games. 2 points tonight already, and Brandon restores the lead. Rylan Roersma, the benefactor of that pass. And Roersma's got his second of the year. Ridley Gregg walked into the corner, and Roersma makes no mistake beating Meyer. And with 12:23 to go here in this second period, we've got goals aplenty. And it's Roersma, his second from Ridley Gregg, and likely Nate Danielson. We'll see about the secondary assist, but Brandon's back in front here. Here's Marek Schneider with it. He'll play it across defensively there for Spencer Chagru out to center ice. Penalty coming up here. Trey Johnson got a stick up on Chagru.
Brandon goal, his second goal of the season, scored by number 11, Rylan Roersma. The assist to number 17, Ridley Gregg, and number 5, Logan Hammett. Time of the goal is 7:37. Roersma with his second, the assist to Gregg and Hammett at 7 minutes, 37 seconds.
So it'll be a 4-minute minor, double minor rather. Trey Johnson got his stick up. And we'll have another review here.
Big shout out to DJ
as they can review the double minors. So another review here as Trey Johnson went to finish his check and got his stick up. Chagru left and was bleeding as he headed to the Saskatoon bench. So another review here, and this one for the double minor. So the officials are over in the penalty timekeeper's box. And this is going to have the fans a little bit restless here. So a double minor on the board for Trey Johnson. It would send the Blades to a full 4-minute power play. It would be their 4th and 5th of the night. And so it is a good penalty. I don't know if you call it a good penalty, but it's a penalty. And it's a double minor. So Brandon's got their work cut out for them here after taking the lead. They're back on the kill. Trey Johnson, a double minor for high sticking. And the Blades have a chance to get back into this one. We have not even gotten to the midway point of this second period yet. Happy to have you with us here on this Wednesday night, but this second period's moving along at a snail's pace as Iorio plays this one around. Brandon on the penalty kill, and it's brought to you by Joe Beaver's Canadian Pub. 15 flavors of gourmet poutine. Brett Hyland will dump this one in. Brandon with a shorthanded goal in this one already. We've also got a power play goal off the stick of Ben Thornton. Here come the Blades with it out to center. That pass for Wong across the line. Bjarnason can't play it. It's outside the trapezoid. Back to the front of the net, and a quick stick there by Vinny Iorio knocked that one to safety near side boards. Back to the point for De La Gorgendier. Across, in front of Chance. Stop, rebound, they score. And it's Tyler Parr. Off the rebound, Parr got his first of the year. And he ties this game up, and there will still be some power play time remaining. Johnny on the spot, on the doorstep. Bjarnason made the first save, but Parr was right there to tap home the rebound. And the power play will be reset here. And the Blades have tied this game up on a wild second period sequence of events. Blades have control. They'll play this one out to center ice. They've got another power play here, so this power play has time to continue. Here's Tristan Robbins all the way around. Back to work they go. Up top for Molendyk. Across, Robbins unloads. Nice save. Bjarnason kicks that out with the left pad. Back up top for Molendyk, far side. Here's Robbins again to the front of the net. Backdoor pass for Krinkovic. Doesn't work. Krinkovic in the corner. 90 seconds to go here. Back around to the near sideboards. Trying to jam this one out. Danielson couldn't clear. Hammett on his knees. Got two Blades around him. Trying to jam the puck up the wall. Now a chance for Chad Nychuk. He'll send this the length of the ice. Minute 15 to go in the Trey Johnson penalty. 3-3 is the score. Almost at the midway point of this second period.
GM Blades goal, his first goal of the season, scored by number 20, Tyler Parr. The assist to number 8, Brandon Laszowski. And number 16, Kyle Krinkovic. That's a power play goal at 8:38. Parr with his first. The assist to Laszowski and Krinkovic. Blades power play goal at 8 minutes, 38 seconds.
40 seconds left here in the penalty to Trey Johnson. A double minor for high sticking. As the Blades have tied this, we've had a lot of goals here in this second period. 5 of them to be exact. It was a pretty quiet first, but we've exploded for 3 Wheat King goals and 2 Blades goals here in the opening 11 minutes. Nolan Ritchie trying to battle there with Tristan Robbins. Blades will start back out. Here's Robbins from in below his own goal line, weaving his way through center. Stick check there by Vinny Iorio. And Iorio's got a chance to clear, but he can't do it. He didn't move quick enough, and the Blades closed in on him in a hurry. Forced a turnover. Here's Parr in behind the net. Iorio's got to be careful as he was dangerously stick handling around his own net. And the puck will be played back out to center. Down into the Blades' end they go. De La Gorgendier battling with Nolan Ritchie. Tried to strip the puck, but couldn't. Back out to center. Here's Quinn Manti with it. Penalty is over. Johnson's back on the ice. We're back to 5-on-5. Here's Janelle, a shot. That goes high and wide. Back to the left point for Nolan Ritchie. Here's Ritchie. Tries to cycle it down low. Laszowski's got a goal and an assist tonight. Here's Ritchie on the steal. He's got a man back door. Ritchie in front. Froggy, and he couldn't get him the puck. So the Blades are 1 for 5 on the man advantage. Here's a chance. Laszowski in behind the defense again. Laszowski, great stick there by Nolan Ritchie. He got back and broke that up. Here's Ritchie with it out to center. He's got Janelle with him, far side, along with Zimmer. He'll dump it in behind the net. Zimmer and Charlie Wright battle for the loose puck. Zimmer comes away with it. Off the bench comes Ridley Gregg. In, shoots, tipped in front, but it was stopped by Meyer. Here's Laszowski the other way. Back and forth we go here. Laszowski trying to cut to the middle. High slot. There's a shot blocker save, Bjarnason. Here's Charlie Wright, far corner. Back in behind the net. Harris looking for the loose puck. Picked up now by the Blades. In below the goal line now for Smith. Harris finishes his check. Knocks the puck free, and it's played ahead for Ridley Gregg. Gregg dumps it back for Janelle. Janelle quickly ahead. Craig trying to drive this one down into the Blades' end. It looked offside, so they have to regroup back out at center. Hofrogge can't get it deep with 8:09 to go, second period. Blades will fire it in. 3-3 the score. Here on Fowler Automotive Wheat King Hockey. Puck played around near side for Jackson Dubé. He can't clear. Bokharov a shot. And Bjarnason says, I've seen enough, and he'll hang on for the faceoff with 7:58 to go here in the second period. Face off down to the left-hand side of the goaltender Carson Bjarnason. Brandon wins the draw. They'll play this one out to center ice. Here's Nate Danielson with it over on the far wing. He got heavy bump there by Tanner Molendyk. Good heavy hit there by the young defender for the Blades. Played ahead for Pavel Bokharov. He'll play this one ahead. Knocked down by Ridley Gregg. Dubé with it. He'll play it ahead for Danielson. Danielson in, holds on. Dubé, quick shot blocked there by Molendyk. Good shift here for Molendyk. Ridley Gregg in the corner along with Danielson. Below the goal line, Dubé trying to dig it free with Kyle Krinkovic. Puck kept in by Danielson. He'll try and chop it in for Gregg. Picked up here by Molendyk. He'll try and pivot his way out of trouble and send this puck to center. 7.5 to go, second period. 3-3 the score. Happy to have you with us here on this Wednesday night. Puck is played ahead. Logan Hammett at center. In front of the Brandon bench, Danielson fires it in, and all 5 Wheat Kings head to the bench for a change. Nolan Meyer out to play it. Long stretch pass knocked down in behind the defense is Krinkovic, but he's offside, so he'll regroup. Here's Iorio. Winding it back up for Brandon. Vinny Iorio with it. Left side for Roersma. Roersma trying to drive it in. Holds on. Dishes off. Highland far side. Pulls to the front of the net. A shot. Stopped by Meyer. They score.
His mic or the radio is something going on with the radio because it keeps freaking cutting out. And I hate it, you guys.
Behind the net. On it is Ben Thornton. He'll play this one ahead. Far side for Brett Hyland. Hyland tries to shovel it in. Here's Schneider with it. Trying to clear it off the back end. Took a bump there from Roersma. And Wright will play this one back around in behind the net. Here's Charlie Wright with it. He'll start out for the Blades at center. Wright trying to weave his way in. Top of the circles. Drags. Couldn't get the shot away. Stood up there by Iorio. Wright stays with it. Tries to funnel it to the front of the net. Picked off by Thornton. He'll go off the glass and out to center ice. Here's Pavel Bokharov with it. His pass picked off. Here's a chance for Janelle trying to split the D. Janelle in, pulls back, falls down, couldn't get a shot away. Hyland following it up with 6 to go in the second. Back behind the net, rimmed around by the Blades. Eliash far side, dumps it off. Here comes Saskatoon back into Brandon territory. Gnyczuk the steal. He's got a goal tonight, and a big one. Coming short-handed on a great feed from Rylan Roersma. Here's Nolan Ritchie on a 2-on-1. Dishes off, back for Ritchie, and it's stopped by Meyer. Somehow the Blades netminder kept that one out. Ritchie can't believe it. He had a wide open net. Now he digs for the puck in the near side corner. Defensively there for Saskatoon is Trevor Wong. Ty Zimmer in there as well, along with Nolan Ritchie. Loose puck. Zimmer comes away with it. Zimmer in front. Janela's shot. Stopped by Meyer, and he'll hang on. That brings us to the immediate timeout. Fast and furious here. 3-3 the score in the second on 96.1.
The all-in clear-out is on now at Fowler Nissan. You can lease a 21 Sentra for $49 weekly or a 21 Rogue for $89 weekly. Plus, you'll receive a 2-year no-charge maintenance plan. You can also save big on 21 Murano with a $4,000 standard cash credit. We have 80 new vehicles in stock ready for delivery during the all-in clear-out. On now at Fowler Nissan, 3620 Victoria Avenue, Brandon.
Brandon's only luxury coach line is ready to take you to your next destination. Compass Coach Lines, offering modern and luxurious ground transportation to groups throughout Manitoba. To book your next trip, visit compasscoachlines.com.
WHL Hockey on the home of the Brandon Wheat Kings. Bounce 96.1.
3-3 the score. It's been a wild second period. We've had a couple of reviews, one long one for offside. First one we've had of those this season. The Blades and Wheat Kings tied at 3. They've exchanged goals throughout this second period. Tyler Parr has the latest, a power play goal for Saskatoon to tie this game up. 5:21 to go, second period. We've had good stops at both ends, good chances at both ends, some nice goals. A couple of reviews. We've had a little bit of everything here on this Wednesday night. Nolan Ritchie out there with Zimmer and Janelle. Nolan Myers made some highlight reel saves here tonight. Zimmer at the line, plays this one across ice for Janelle. Here's Janelle, back off the boards for Iorio at the point. He'll make a nice move and throw it on goal. That knuckles its way up and over the Saskatoon net. Near side, Tristan Robbins flips this one out to center. Hofrogge gloves this one down to head back into Saskatoon territory. The hand pass will be waved off here as Bokarov played it. Far side, Kyle Krinkovic. Janelle chasing him out from the far side. Back out to center. Here comes 𝗦𝗏𝗏ski. This line's been real good for Saskatoon as they turn this puck over at center. Here's Hofrogge quickly ahead far side, trying to shovel it back ahead. Krinkovic steps up, 2-on-1 forming. Krinkovic lifts it across. Robbins in behind the defense. Stopped by Bjarnason. Run over in front. Penalty coming. And Robbins is going to say he was pushed by Hofrogge, and I don't necessarily disagree with him. But a penalty coming here to the Blades as Tristan Robbins runs into the goaltender Bjarnason. And Brandon will go to the power play here for the third time tonight.
Okay, there we go. We are back.
And Robbins doesn't like it.
The regular
Thinks
score.
he was pushed.
So that's good that we're back at regular scores. Oh, yeah.
But a power play coming here for Brandon. It's their third one of the night and a chance to restore the lead. A couple of lead changes here in this hockey game already. Ridley Gregg on the faceoff. Danielson, Janelle, Ritchie, and 𝗦𝗏𝗏 out there for Brandon. De La Gorgendiere picks up the loose puck, rims it around the glass, and that'll go down the ice. Goaltender Bjarnason has to be careful with it. Lee is hot in pursuit on the forecheck for Saskatoon. Here's Chad 𝗦𝗏𝗏 across for Danielson. He'll weave it in, far side along with Ridley Gregg. Gregg in behind the net, spins off the check, trying to play it back to the point. Janelle and Lee will collide. Over on the far side, can the puck find its way out of that maze of legs? Back to the point, 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏 diving across. Dangerous play there, but Nolan Ritchie kept it in. Ritchie's got two blades all over him, but he kept it alive. Danielson to an open wing for Ridley Gregg. They'll settle things down here. Ritchie still in a pile. Here's Danielson, a shot that goes wide. Ritchie's going to get the puck back near sideboards. Left wing side to the point for 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏. Minute 20 to go in this power play. He fanned on the pass. Gregg's able to hold it in for a moment. Danielson sweeps it left side for Ritchie. He's got to be careful as Charlie Wright steps up. Wright can't clear. Here's Danielson. He's got some room. He's going to walk in short side. He hit the post, and it goes up over the glass and out of play. So a good-looking power play early. First 45 seconds are done. He's off to the blocker side of Meyer. 3:49 to go second period. 3-3 the score. Shots are 23-16 Saskatoon on our Kyle Ryan Denture Clinic shot clock. Back to the line it comes. Ritchie holds it in. He'll play it across for Iorio. Top of the circles, back to the middle for Danielson. Now Iorio on the left side, he'll hold on. Iorio plays it to the middle. Far side for Gregg, top of the circles. In shoots, he snapped that one wide of the Saskatoon net, and it'll come hot off the inboards, back out to center. 45 seconds left in this power play, 3:29 to go in the second period. 3-3 the score. Threes all over the board as Iorio starts out to center ice. Iorio left side for Ridley Gregg, trying to weave his way, and he does. Gregg ran in a room, got tangled up there with the defender for the Blades, but he settles it down. At the point for Ritchie. Iorio, little give and go. Here's Ritchie, walks in, gets the shot away. Meyer the save, loose in front for Riley Janelle. There's a shot, wide open net, bounced wide of the net. Here's Janelle, battling in below the goal line. Dumps it off. Here's a chance for Danielson, for Ritchie again. Here's Ritchie, looking for an open seam to the net. Stopped in front, that hit Janelle in the mouth. It'll be cleared to the line for Iorio. Janelle is cert. That hit him right in the snout. Back across the grain it goes for Gregg. Janelle's heading straight to the bench, and he's leaking. Back for Ridley Gregg. Off the bench comes Hyland. There's a shot. Rebound off the side of the net. Boy, Janelle is in a heap of discomfort as he heads to that Brandon bench. Here's Ridley Gregg. Back near side for Hyland. Into the corner. Power play is over, but Brandon still has possession. Here's Hyland. He's got two blades all over him. Trying to dig it free is Ben Thornton. Loose in front is Ridley Gregg. There's the pass. Doesn't get there. Grabbed here at the line by Iorio and back out to center. So Brandon 1 for 3 on the power play as we're back to even strength. Thornton kicks this one ahead for Hyland far side. Gregg goes to the bench. Relieved there by Rylan Roersma. He's had a good night tonight. Goal and assist. There's a shot towards the goal, and he almost banked that one home. Back to the line. Out to center for Thornton. He's got a goal tonight as well. Much better period here for Brandon than comparison to the first. 2 to go in the second. In behind the net, Blades look like they're running out of gas here in the second period. Here's Pavel Bokarov to the line. Out to center it comes. Knocked down by 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏. Now Hammett starts out. Far side, Chad 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏. He'll jump up in the rush. Far side, trying to get around Molendyke. Good stick there by the young defender. Ahead for Eliash. Far side at the blue line. Zimmer chasing him down. He turns that puck over. Molendyk spins off the check, stays alive, floats this one out to center. Hammett steps up, gains the red, fires it right back into Blades territory. This time the goaltender Meyer, he realizes he's had enough, and he's just going to hang on for the faceoff with 93 seconds to go here in the second period. So a big second period for Brandon after a tough first. Couple of big saves from Nolan Meyer here in this one. Face off to the blocker side of Meyer, the Yorkton native. His 20-year-old season. Face off controlled here by the Blades. They'll play it back in behind their net. On it is Molendyk. Molendyk can't clear. Rolled up on him. Boy, there's a lot of snow built up in and around that Saskatoon net. Near side boards, here's Lee with it. He'll want to turn this one to center. Iorio knocked it down. Bouncing puck right there at the Brandon line. Here's Johnson. He fanned on the pass across the ice. Picked up there by Quinn Manti. And he'll just chip this one down the wall, but it's knocked back out to center. Here's Iorio. He wants to go for a skate. Iorio drags it into the Saskatoon end. Far side. He'll cycle it down low. Zimmer and Trey Johnson after it. Rimmed around. Here's Nolan Ritchie. Holds the line near side for a moment. Now Parr comes to center. First Western Hockey League goal for Tyler Parr. He'll carry this one in. Top of the circles. Makes a move. Gets the shot away. Bjarnson the save. He struggled to find it, but then throws the big trapper on it and hangs on with 53.2 to go here in this second period. Face off the blocker side of Carson Bjarnason. 53.2 to go. Second period. 3-3 the score. Brandon Saskatoon here on this Wednesday night. Brandon Crow here in Saskatoon. Tyler Addison back at the studios. Danielson ahead for Roersma. He's trying to bust his way in. Roersma steals the puck, and he lifted one just wide of Nolan Meyer. Back to the near side. Penalty coming here. Danielson's going to go to the box. He ran over De La Gorgendier, and that's going to draw a crowd near side, and it's going to be a checking from behind penalty against Nate Danielson, as De La Gorgendier is slow to get to his feet in the corner. So a tough night for the officials and off-ice officials tonight. Lots of things to talk about, discuss, a couple of reviews. Danielson's going to go to the box here. Blades will go to the power play for the 6th time tonight. And so the power play will have 38.9 to work with this period. And then we'll get to the intermission, and they'll hit the reset button. Krinkovic on the draw against Ridley Gregg. Face-off controlled here by the Blades. 35 on the period clock here. De La Gorgendier near side for Krinkovic. Here's Krinkovic. Back to the middle. De La Gorgendier far side, knocked down by Ridley Gregg. Back to the front of the net for Kyle Krinkovic. There's a chance right in front, and Sidorov had his stick lifted. 20 seconds to go here in the period clock. That shot is blocked, and 𝗦bec will rim it around. Iorio trying to keep this puck away from the Blades. It's loose at the side of the goal. Spinning around there is Sidorov. He'll play this one to the line. De La Gorgendier, 10 seconds to go. There's a shot off the goalpost. Tristan Robbins rang one off the iron, and Roersma will clear here, and that'll pretty much do it for this second period. And a close call there, off the bar and out, as the buzzer sounds and brings about the end of the period. So a 3-goal period for Brandon, 2 for the Blades. 11 shots on goal for the Wheat Kings in that second period. The Blades had 14 shots on goal. And so a interesting period, lots of goals and lots of excitement as we're through 40 minutes here in Saskatoon. 3-3 the score. You're listening to Brandon's Bounce 96.1.
Home of the Brandon Wheat Kings. This is CKX-FM Brandon. Bounce 96.1.
Well, the Wheat Kings are doing pretty good. They are in
My life changed forever. Since the pandemic,
3-3
life has changed for all of us. 25% of us are
of the
consuming more alcohol and
third
cannabis.
period.
Even though we're stuck at home, police are seeing an
But
increase in
yeah,
impaired driving
3-3
charges
in the
and
third,
the devastation
in
that
the
comes with
second
it.
period.
Now, more
Pretty
than ever,
good.
we need
Hopefully the
to
Wheat Kings will
never
get
drive
back to
impaired
it.
and
And
encourage
after
your
this, you
family
guys,
to do
I'll be
this.
doing some NHL
Together, we can
22.
save lives.
Not NHL 22, some NHL 21. Friday, NHL 22 is coming out, so I cannot wait for NHL 22. But, yeah, guys.
Hopefully, I'll be getting NHL 22 when it first comes out. So, hopefully that will happen.
When you have TELUS Online Security powered by Norton LifeLock, it's like
But
having
yeah,
a
guys,
shield for your personal info. Before you share sensitive information online, get protected at TELUS.com/online
The
security.
Vikings are doing good. The Vikings are my favorite team. And yeah, guys, the Vikings are doing pretty good. 3-3 in the half of second period. Almost a 3-hour stream. Like, these games are 3 hours long. If I get to pay this is like $50 a month, I believe, or $15 a month to just watch the game. So that's why it is in here. So yeah, that's why. So that's yeah, but I'll stop talking and let you guys hear what they're saying.
Second of the year from 𝗦cie 𝗰𝗶𝗶. It was 1-0 Blades after one. Shots were 10-6 Saskatoon. In the second, Brandon made it 1-1 game, 3:08 in. Chad 𝗦cie, a shorthanded goal, his third of the year. Rylan Roersma picked up the assist. And then Brandon's first lead of the game came 2 minutes later. At 5:55, Ben Thornton, his third from Hammond and Highland. That goal coming on the power play. That followed a long 10-minute review on the offside challenge from the Saskatoon Blades. Blades would tie it 35 seconds later, though. Brendan 𝗦𝗡ski is third from Robbins and Molendyk. So Brandon would restore the lead. Minute and 37 seconds later to Rylan Roersma is second from Greg and Hammett. But a minute later, the Blades would score again, this time on the power play. Tyler Pyre from 𝗦𝗡ski and 𝗦𝗃𝗃, tying this game up at 3. Shots on goal in that second for the Kyle Ryan Denture Clinic. 3 locations to serve you in Brandon, Carberry, and 𝗏𝗏. Brandon with 11, a 2-period total of 17. Saskatoon 14, a 2-period total of 24. Face-offs, Brandon won 14 of 20 face-offs in that second period. They've won 20 of the 35 face-offs so far here tonight. Brandon's 1 for 3 on the power play. The Blades are 1 for 5, but they have a minute 22 of power play time left when the third period starts. So that is how we sit through 40 minutes. It's a 3-3 ball game here in Saskatoon. Wheat Kings and Blades deadlocked as we head to the third. Stay tuned for part 2 of the WHL This Week radio show next on Bounce 96.1.
Joe Beaver's Canadian Pub, the place to be before and after every Wheat Kings game. 15 flavors of poutine, a full draft beer menu, and dozens of big screens to catch up on all the action. Joe Beaver's, proud supporters of the Wheat Kings and all things awesome, across from the Keystone Center.
Take your next trip with Compass Coach Lines, Brandon's only luxury coach line. Superior service doesn't have to be expensive. Compass Coach Lines, it's all about the drive. Visit compasscoachlines.com to book today.
You're listening to Brandon Wheat Kings Hockey on Bounce 96.1.
WHL This Week, Radio Edition.
The Vancouver Giants were pleased to see the Boston Bruins send NHL first-round pick Fabian Lysell their way. Lysell was selected by the Giants in the 2020 CHL import draft. The Bruins made him a first-round selection, 21st overall. Now the slick Swedish forward will try to grow his game with the Giants.
I will just try to play my game on offensive guy, but they're definitely going to work in both ends. And just try to create scoring chances out there for myself and my teammates, and try to win as many games as possible this year.
The 18-year-old is brand new to the WHL, so what does he know about the league?
Not too much, actually. I was drafted here, I think it was a bit more than a year ago, before last season, so then I looked it up a bit and watched it, and definitely saw that it's a good league to develop and stuff like that, so that's what I know, but I don't know too much. Definitely going to get to know it better as the season starts now.
Lysell will add to a Giants attack featuring NHL-signed prospect Justin Sordoff and Zach Ostapchuk.
I think we have a lot of skillful players that creates a lot of space for ourselves, and it's going to be fun to start playing games.
Meanwhile, in Kamloops, hometown product Logan Stankoven was back for opening weekend after signing an entry-level contract with the NHL's Dallas Stars. The second-round pick in this past summer's NHL draft says it was nice to get that contract finished before coming back.
I think it was just almost another sigh of relief, similar to the draft, right? Just another stepping stone in my career, and at the end of the day, I want to have a career playing hockey, and it's as much as people don't say it's a job, it's a job for a lot of us players, and we want to make it as far as possible and have lots of success. So I think being able to sign a contract and I guess start off on the right foot with the club is big. So, but for now, I'm just going to be focused on what I can do with the Blazers here and develop and grow as a person and as a player.
Stankoven will lead the Blazers offensively, realizing he hasn't even played yet 70 games in the WHL.
It's only my third year. I still got a couple more years of eligibility in this league here, and for now I'm focused on what's going on with the Blazers. Obviously down the road I want to crack the squad in Dallas, but for now I'm going to focus on what I can do here to get better as a player and hopefully lead this team to I guess a championship and have lots of success.
The former Kamloops minor hockey product has been followed in the community from a very young age.
Kamloops has been, such a great place for me to play, and obviously, very fortunate to play in my hometown, and the fans and the community are so welcoming to me and treat me with such respect, and I just want to bring success to the organization and win a championship at the end of it.
This is the WHL This Week, presented by Bauer Hockey.
The WHL, in partnership with BC Hockey, Hockey Alberta, Hockey Saskatchewan, Hockey Manitoba, and Hockey Canada, have announced the rosters for the upcoming 2021 WHL Cup in Red Deer. The 2021 WHL Cup features the top 2006-born players from BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba, each of whom is eligible for the 2021 WHL Prospects Draft. The Prospects Draft is scheduled to be conducted online Thursday, December 9th. Team Alberta, as five-time champs at the tourney, Alberta will boast another strong roster with representation from across the province, including 7 players from Calgary, 6 from Edmonton. Defenseman Charlie Elick of Calgary and Keith McInnes of Red Deer will anchor the blue line, with Brock Such of Edmonton fueling the offense up front. After claiming bronze in 2019, BC will field a strong roster, including 5 players from Surrey. Forwards Jordan Gavin and Caden Lindstrom will take aim as BC looks to return to the gold medal game in 2021. It was a silver medal finish in 2019 for Manitoba, proving they can compete with the best. In search of gold in 2021, the Keystone Province will be powered by 10 players from Winnipeg, including defenseman Jonas Wu. Lockport's Cole Billowas will also help steady the blue line for Team Manitoba. A historic gold medal finish in 2019 puts the target prominently on Team Saskatchewan. They'll look to defend its WHL Cup title. Saskatchewan will rely on 9 players from Saskatoon, including defenseman Tyson Buczkowski and forward Trey Wilkie. The tournament will begin Wednesday, October 20th in Red Deer.
The Western Hockey League Player of the Week.
A hot start for the Winnipeg Ice and forward Owen Peterson. 6 points on opening weekend and a pair of wins over Brandon. He's the WHL Player of the Week. He jumped on with voice of the Ice, Brian Munns.
And here he is, the Western Hockey League's Player of the Week. We are pleased to be joined by Owen Peterson of the Winnipeg Ice. Owen, once again, congratulations, and you have the bragging rights inside the dressing room here, eh?
Yeah, no, appreciate it. Yeah, no, it's thanks for having me on. It's good to get noticed for Player of the Week, but obviously with the weekend we had, a lot of guys could have had it, so it's good.
So were there some quick texts from some of the teammates, or how did this whole thing play out in the last 24 hours?
Yeah, there's some text. Connor McClendon was the first one that sent me to it, and he was the first to say that he was kind of chirping me a bit, saying don't let my head get too big. So he was kind of on me for that. But no, it was good.
Now I would assume that he's one of your 2 line mates. He's probably saying, "Hey, I kind of helped you get this."
Yeah, no, he's asking for before I came on this podcast, he was asking for a shout out for it. So I'll give that shout out now. I guess he helped out.
Hey, Owen, what's it been like? We've all been together for just over a month here now. Training camp began in early September, and we're into October. The season's here. Despite the fact that your club has had tremendous success right now, let's go off the ice a little bit and what it's been like to gear up for what's now season number 3 here of the Western Hockey League in Winnipeg for you and the guys.
Yeah, no, it's been good. With the COVID bubble season last year, it was nice to get back to the city, move back into our billet homes and get familiar with the city again. Just going for lunch with the guys, playing around with the guys. It's nice, nice getting back to some normal living instead of just staying in a bubble. It's been good to be back in the city and our group of guys, we're so tight already. We gel. We have a good mix of veteran players and young guys, and we all get along well. There's a lot of good relationships in the room, so it's just been nice to get back settled in and off to a good start, and we're just looking to build off and have some fun.
Well, we appreciate the time as always. It's been a great start to the season, obviously, back-to-back wins over Brandon, and the Western Hockey League acknowledges you as the player of the week. So thanks for joining us on this maiden voyage of season number 2 of Icebreaker, and we will catch up again as the year goes on.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
22 teams, 1 goal. This is the WHL This Week Radio Edition.
Kelowna Rockets bus driver Justin Bosher passed away this summer in a motorcycle accident near Kamloops. The Rockets will wear a special decal on their helmet this season with a steering wheel with the initials JB. Rockets coach 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗶 says Justin was a teammate.
Absolutely. JB, much like a lot of the bus drivers we've had in the past, and you can attest to as well in Kamloops, they're part of your team through and through. The safety of your players, knowing that someone behind the wheel like him was at the helm, and it's a tragic loss for our group, and it was very, very important for us to pay some sort of tribute that we could, and the guys thought a decal was a great way to do that.
Yeah, let's talk about how this came to be. I know that it was a tough late August there for everybody, the family in Kamloops, the lacrosse community in the interior of BC as well. Justin drove your bus here, so let's go behind the scenes of the nuts and bolts of how it came together for that decal this year.
Well, it was just, obviously our players came to myself and Bruce and just said, we'd love to pay tribute somehow, some way for Justin in his memory, so that it was just something we wanted to do. It was something that was a no-brainer for our group in regards to, missing one of their teammates, much like, the tragedy that had happened in Edmonton with 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗶 and obviously the younger players in Delta. And it just seems like there's always some sort of tragedy going on, and it's just a way for us to say, you are a great part of our team, a huge part of our team, and it was just really important for our guys to be doing it somehow, some way.
Many people on the outside wouldn't know the day-to-day interactions with a bus driver and a hockey club, but they definitely reach far beyond sort of driving the bus to and from the destination.
Yeah, JB and I would text probably every couple of days. He was quite comical, actually. He would send me some pretty funny notes, much of our staff, and just checking in, see how you're doing, big guy, and that was his famous catch line, and always wanted to know how your family was doing, and vice versa. Was always quick to talk about his boys and his wife and how proud he was of them. So, like I said, we connect on a different level. Our safety is in his hands, and we're around each other quite a bit. So you're always in constant communication, and I'm going to definitely miss those days.
Hey, that's the show. Thanks to our guests. Thanks to Brian Munns as well in Winnipeg for his help this week. I'm John Key. Thanks for listening.
This has been a presentation of the Western Hockey League in cooperation with the WHL broadcast partners and Bauer Hockey.
That's John Keane and the boys with the WHL This Week Radio Edition. You can find that every week at the WHL media site. It's over on the right-hand side. It gets posted every week. It's usually some great info, usually the odd interview with the Brandon Wheat King throughout the season, usually when they're a player of the week, or they do something special, like make the World Junior Camp roster, or get themselves signed an NHL contract, like Vinny Iorio did last week, signing his first NHL deal with the Washington Capitals. We're through 40 minutes. It's a 3-3 score between the Blades and the Wheat Kings, and when we come back, we'll look at your out-of-town scoreboard. You're listening to Fowler Automotive Group, Brandon Wheat Kings Hockey here on Brandon's Bounce, 96.1.
All around the province, Manitobans are closing the loop by recycling empty beverage containers. You're doing it at home, at school, and in the workplace. For the efforts you're making, we're giving back by rewarding Manitobans and supporting local businesses, and through the development of programs designed to keep Manitoba's communities clean. Our goal is to collect every container, but we can't do that without you. Help close the loop and recycle everywhere.
Brandon Wheat Kings Hockey on Bounce 96.1.
3 games across the Western Hockey League. It's Prince Albert 3, Moose Jaw nothing. Victoria. They trail Kamloops 1-0. In that PA Moose Jaw game, Weisblatt, Vitelli, and Crocker, the goal scorers. Bankier, the goal scorer in the Kamloops game. U18 AAA action. Southwest Cougars are at home tonight, and they've got a 4-1 lead over Pembina Valley right now. It's a 3-2 Wild victory over Eastman today. NHL action. The Winnipeg Jets are in trouble in Anaheim. They've got a 15-6 shot lead, but they're down 2-0. Shattenkirk and McTavish, the goal scorers for the Ducks. About 30 seconds left to go in the first period there. Toronto 2, Montreal 1. That's a final. Pierre Engvall and Willie Nylander scoring for the Leafs. Capitals get a 5-1 win over the Rangers tonight. TJ Oshie scores. Alex Ovechkin got a couple as well. Power play and a shorthanded marker. Avalanche lead the Blackhawks 3-1 right now. Bowen Byram, the former Vancouver Giant, on the board in that one. And the Oilers have a 1-0 lead over the Canucks right now at the end of the first period. Jesse Puljujarvi, the goal scorer there for the Edmonton Oilers. Major League Baseball, nothing doing tonight on the Diamond after a couple of real good nights of playoff baseball. Last night, the Dodgers beat the Giants 7-2. That series now tied at 2. Game 5 tomorrow at 7:07 p.m. Friday, it's Game 1 between the Red Sox and Astros in Houston, 6:07 first pitch. The other series has yet to be determined. So that's what's going on in the world of baseball and around the world of sports on our town scoreboard. We got 20 miles left in this one. It's the Blades and the Wheat Kings, and they're tied at 3. You're listening to Fowler Automotive Group, Brandon Wheat Kings Hockey on your new home of the Brandon Wheat Kings. This is Brandon's Bounce 96.1. Stay with us.
Home of the Brandon Wheat Kings. This is CKX-FM Brandon. Bounce 96.1, an iHeart radio station.
For the ultimate in luxury, convenience, and innovations, you must check out the all-new Hyundai Palisade. Available in 7 and 8 passenger seating, the Palisade offers an elegantly modern interior, the latest in technology, and safety features you have to see to believe. Backed with a 5-year comprehensive warranty, the Palisade is a clear winner for the best value in the 7 and 8 passenger class. The Hyundai Palisade, perfect for the family and the ultimate driving experience. See it today at Fowler Hyundai, 3900 Victoria Avenue, Brandon.
Hi, my name is... I live at... Street. I am... years old. I work at... And my social insurance number is...
When you have TELUS Online Security powered by Norton LifeLock, it's like having a shield for your personal info. Before you share sensitive information online, get protected at TELUS.com/online security. Conditions apply.
WHL Hockey on the home of the Brandon Wheat Kings. Bounce 96.1.
Nate Danielson in the box for 1:15 to start this third period. Blades from right to left, Wheat Kings from left to right. It's a 3-3 score. Shots 24-17 on our Kyle Ryan Denture Clinic shot clock. Here comes Tanner Molendyk, and he'll dump it back on this power play breakout. Tristan Robbins, he ran out of room, so he'll pedal back into his own zone. Robbins all the way back into his own zone. He's got some steam out to center. Robbins on the far right wing side, trying to get around 𝗦icic, and he does. Robbins in behind the net, has his stick lifted there by Iorio, got spilled in the process, back to the line for Molendyk. 45 to go in this Blades power play. This is their 6th opportunity of the night. That shot goes off a leg and wide. Here's Robbins. Back to the point, Molendyk, no shot. Far side they go. Kyle Krinkovic in behind the net, centering pass. Nice little dump play there, but could have been a shot in front. Nothing doing. Brennan Lee calling for it. Far side, Krinkovic goes by him to the line, not out. Back down into the corner it goes. Here's Vinny Iorio. He'll grab the loose puck and start out here for Brandon. Iorio to the line, not out. Robbins held it in. Final 15 of the penalty to Danielson. Highland trying to clear. Lee kept it in. Now Rylan Rorsma's got some time, and he'll just slap at it and get it out to center ice. 𝗦icic took a bump there from Streak as the Blades wind it back up. You get a bit of a line change here. Tail end of the power play. 5 seconds to go. Here's Eliash along with Lisowski. Eliash for Lisowski. The pass doesn't work. Off the bench comes Tyler Wong. Down into the corner. Wong trying to center it. Knocked down there. Good stick by Zimmer. Here's Zimmer. He'll start out to center ice. Right wing side. Got hauled down there. Penalty coming up. And that is going to be a penalty against the Blades. So for the 4th time tonight, Brandon will go to the power play. And it's going to be a holding call coming against Moritz Eliash, as he took down Zimmer, who was racing up the right wing side, and Brandon goes back to the power play here. Face-off will come to the glove side of Nolan Meyer. It's an early third period power play here for Brandon. They've killed off another Joe Beaver penalty kill. as the Blades win this face-off, and this will go 200 feet down the ice. Carson Bjarnason comes out to play it off the inboards. He'll leave it in behind the net there for Vinny Iorio. He picks up the loose puck and comes away to center. Iorio holds onto it, up across the line, dishes off for Danielson. Danielson back to the line for Ridley Gregg. Shot towards the net, that missed. Lee with a chance to clear. Ritchie held it in. Back down below the goal line for Rylan Roersma, in behind the net. Roersma, Danielson, and Ritchie all below the goal line, along with 3 Blades defenders. Puck is loose, going to be rimmed to the far side. Roersma's got to race after it. Wong's got some time, and he'll use the backhand to lift this one down the ice. News trickling down from the NHL tonight that former Wheat King Ryan Pollock has signed an 8-year extension with the New York Islanders. We'll get an update on that when we can, as Danielson drives this one into the corner. Tristan Robbins will rim it around. Nolan Ritchie held it in, far side. Power play continues here for Brandon. Ritchie over on the left wing, up top for Iorio. Right side, Ridley Gregg. Gregg to the front of the net, that goes wide of everybody. Back for Nolan Ritchie, far side. Up top it comes for Iorio. Iorio, right side, Ridley Gregg in, shoots, stopped by Meyer. And he'll squeeze that one tight to the body and hang on, no rebound. 51 seconds to go here in the penalty to Moritz Eliash. From Augsburg, Germany. Played last year for the Nuremberg Ice Tigers in the German Elite League. 1 goal, 1 assist, 16 games played. He was a second-round import draft pick. Puck comes out to center ice. Brandon still on the power play here for another 43 seconds. 8 years, just under $50 million for Ryan Pollock, signing an extension with the Islanders just now. Breaking news from the NHL. Boy, what about that signing? That's a big, long extension, which should probably get him close to retirement if he plays the string out on that contract. Former Wheat King cashing in on Long Island. His power play is unable to cash in on this one. Picked up here by the Wheat Kings. They'll start back out. Here's Zimmer with it. Zimmer will wind this one all the way back up into the far corner. It's cleared here by the Blades, and down the ice it goes. Here's Bjarnason back in behind the goal. He'll start the breakout for Chad Nychuk as the penalty comes to an end. Brandon's now 1 for 4 on the man advantage. Far side, Highland trying to dig it free. Flip back into Blades territory. Shagru, who took a high stick earlier from Trey Johnson, he's got a bubble on as he had to get some repairs in that Blades locker room. Here's Tristan Robbins, dumps it off. Kyle Krinkovic pulls, shoots, gets his own rebound, and Bjarnason had to squeeze that one tight against the legs, as that one just about snuck by him. As he peeked behind him, but he was able to hold it tight. 3-3 the score, third period. This hockey game brought to you by Fowler Automotive Group. Here's Aiden De La Gorgendier, a shot into the glove of Bjarnason. He'll hang on to that. Brandon Crow here with you on a Wednesday. Next action for the Brandon Wheat Kings is Saturday night when the Swift Current Broncos come to town. And a penalty coming here to Vinny Iorio. And he's not happy about it. I'm not sure what happened there. Must have been after the whistle. So Iorio goes to the box, and the Blades will get their 7th power play of the night here. They haven't shown a replay. Trevor Wong plays it to the line. On it is De La Gorgendier. Left side with Eliash. Back in front. Blades on the power play. So this penalty kill brought to you by Joe Beaver's Canadian Pub. Across the street from the Keystone Center. Your pre- and post-game Wheat King headquarters. Nychuk took a stick up high there. He's barking back at the officials. As the puck is played back in behind the net. Picked up here by the Blades. They'll wind it back up to center ice. On it is De La Gorgendier with it. He'll dump it back for Eliash. Far side for Lasowski. He'll dump it back. A little give and go, far side. Lasowski, good stick there by Manti. Poked that puck free into the corner. Blades Wong calling forward in front. Lasowski far side. 40 seconds gone here in the penalty to Iorio. Here's Lasowski with it. He'll try and drive it into his backhand. Centering pass. Bjarnason, nice save. And Chad Nychuk will float this one ahead for Brett Highland. Highland over on the far left wing side. He'll drive it in. Trying to toe drag it. Kill some time. Lost the handle. And out to center comes Lasowski again for the Blades. Here's Tyler Wong. Left wing side. Top of the circles. Kyle Krinkovic sets up the power play here with another minute to go. That shot didn't get through, and it'll be cleared here and down the ice. The one player that hasn't returned to the Brandon bench from that second intermission is Riley Janelle, who took that puck off the mouth when he was standing in front of the net on the power play. Here's Ridley Gregg on a shorthanded steal. Gregg trying to get around Robbins, trying to drive his way in. Robbins stood him up, and the puck rolls free. Back the other way, here come the Blades trying to get it out. 30 seconds left at the penalty to Iorio. Kyle Krinkovic weaves across the line. Hammett will steal, and down the ice it goes. Hasn't been a picture-perfect game by any means for either team. 3-3 the score. 20 seconds left in the penalty. Here comes Tanner Molendyk. Up across the Brandon line. Far side, Sidorov. Back in behind the net. Molendyk's got Lee in front of the net. Back behind the goal. Here's Lee with it. Trying to center it. Looking for an option. Doesn't have one. Back around. Near sideboards for Lee. In behind the net. It'll be rimmed around. Far side, Tristan Robbins. Played it to the point. Final 5. Molendyk in. Shoots. Doesn't get through. Far side again. Robbins in front. Doesn't work. And Iorio comes up out of the box. Iorio's going to race to the bench here and get a forward fresh onto the ice. Far side, here's Tristan Robbins trying to drive his way in. Picked off by Logan Hammett. Merrick Schneider steps onto the ice here for the Blades. Back into the corner for Tristan Robbins. 3-3 the score. Blades buzzing here at the tail end of that power play. They're 1 for 7 on the night. Back to the point they come. Here's Schneider, a shot into the glove of Bjarnason, and he'll hang on for the faceoff, and that should bring us to our immediate timeout. We'll take a break. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Fowler Automotive Wheat King Hockey on Brandon's Bounce 96.1.
Drummond's Farm Services, where fall deals have kicked in on Versatile's Delta Track four-wheel drives and Versatile high-speed tillage. Available now, combination specials on new in-stock Versatile 520 and 610 Delta Tracks with a Versatile 40-foot Fury high-speed disc, or a demo 460 four-wheel drive with 32-foot Viking vertical disc. Versatile, prairie made for prairie farms. At our place, Drummond's in Holland. Long live the family farm.
This is Brandon Wheat Kings Hockey on Bounce 96.1.
So Darren Drager, former radio voice of the Brandon Wheat Kings, tweeting out the Islanders and Ryan Pollock have agreed to an 8-year extension, just under $50 million. And how about that for a payday for Ryan Pollock? So a big day for the former Wheat King, while his former team sits in a 3-3 tie. 13:35 to go, third period. We've had 2 power play goals and a shorthanded marker tonight. We've had 11 minor penalties called, 7 power plays for the Blades, 4 for the Brandon Wheat Kings. Each team with a power play goal, Brandon with a shorthanded marker. Right now, we're deadlocked at 3. Here's Logan Hammett with it. He'll flip this one in the air. In on Chagru, he knocked it down. Played back out to center ice. Picked up here by Chagru. He'll wind this back up for the Blades. Picked up there by Trey Johnson. He'll try and dump it in deep. Picked up by Eliash. Steered out to center. Nychuk flips this one into Blades territory. A little bit sloppy here. Zimmer kept it in. Far side for Nolan Ritchie. Took the pass in his feet. Him and Merrick Schneider collide along the end boards. Back in behind the net, Zimmer trying to dig it free. Trey Johnson after it. Johnson missed the puck completely, and the Blades will start out. Here's Wong with it, out to center. Shoveled far side for Lee, up into the zone. Little spinorama, trying to get himself to a shooting lane, but he couldn't do it, and back out to center it goes. Trey Johnson turned this puck ahead. On it is Chad Nychuk jumping in the rush, trying to lay it ahead for Nolan Ritchie. Loose in the slot, back door. Ritchie's at a sharp angle, and he fired it anyway, and Meyer made a blocker save. Ritchie in the corner, tries to spin off the check. Manti couldn't hold it in. 3-3 the score, 12:30 to go. Third period, we're here in Saskatoon. Nychuk ahead on the far side, trying to drag this one in. Back behind the net, here's Charlie Wright with it. He'll carry this one ahead, far side, on it is Streak. Streak hits the brakes and waits. The trailer picked off by Dubé, and he'll carry this one ahead. His pass doesn't work there for Thornton. Highland ahead. Thornton slaps this one in. Not deep enough, though, and the Blades have a chance to regroup. De La Gorgendier, D-to-D, out to center. Knocked down there by Highland. Highland's got a blade right in his back pocket. Picked off there by Josh Paulus. Picked up now. Here's De La Gorgendier on the left wing side. The young Blades captain across the line. Here's Carter Streak, a shot. Pad saved by Carson Bjarnason. Back in behind the net. Here's Vinny Iorio. He'll shovel this one ahead. Knocked down there by Dubé. Dubé off the glass. Out to center. Iorio can't handle it. A little bit sloppy here in the third period. 3-3 the score. Second period's where we had all the goals, and Manti turns this one over. Here's Kyle Krinkovic. Back to the point, and that pass missed Bokarov, and down the ice it goes. Brandon gets a change here. As mentioned, no Riley Janelle back on Brandon's bench. He took a puck in the mouth on a Brandon power play. I think he might have deflected it into his own mouth. He left in a heap. He was bleeding all over, and he's not returned to this hockey game. I imagine he's checking with a dentist underneath the tunnel here. Here's Rylan Roersma busting in. Roersma into his forehand. He ran in a room, and a good poke check there by Nolan Meyer. Good burst of speed there from Rylan Roersma. Hofruggy can't hold it in. Delayed offside coming here against Brandon. Rylan Roersma's looked real sharp here in the last couple of games. Goal and assist tonight. Goal and assist on Sunday. Here's 𝗦ście and Krinkovic into Brandon territory. There's a shot wide of the Brandon goal. 27-18 the shots on goal for the Kyle Ryan Denture Clinic. Charlie Wright inside his own zone. Little spinorama across from Eric Schneider. Ahead, Tristan Robbins into the Blade zone. Picked off there. A nice stick by Ridley Gregg. He'll steer it to center along with Danielson and Roersma. Here's Gregg trying to float it in. Danielson couldn't catch up to it. Back into the corner. Danielson took a bump there. Puck rolls free. Up the near side wall, Ridley Gregg trying to shovel it to himself. Gregg trying to stick handle his way around the defender there, and Sidorov, and he does. Back to the point. Roersma's pass picked off, and Sidorov will carry it to center before Roersma steals and goes back the other way. End of a long shift here for the Lethbridge native, so he lays it in with 10:20 to go. Third period, Blades have control. Here's Marek Schneider, the big right-handed defenseman, lumbers his way to center. Ahead, Volotovsky back in behind the net for Owen Harris. He'll try and reverse it. Picked off there. Sidorov for Volotovsky. Back behind the net. Blades buzzing here. Down below the goal line. Good stick there, Chad 𝗦ście. Defending against Tyler Parr, who picked up his first career Western Hockey League goal on the power play in the second period. Parr in behind the net. He's got Harris trying to take the body to separate him from the puck. In behind the net, Sidorov trying to spin and fire. That doesn't work. Bouncing puck. Here's a chance for Lee into the belly of Bjarnason. And he'll hang on for the faceoff with 9:48 to go, third period. I think it's safe to say Carson Bjarnason's feeling more and more comfortable with every minute he plays. Long on the draw here for the Blades. Face-off controlled by Saskatoon. They push the puck in below the goal line. Now trying to start out with it. Here comes Brett Hyland with steam over the logo at center. Tries to get it deep, and he does. Thornton, he's got a goal tonight in on the forecheck, trying to knock it free. The Blades are going to try and steer it out. Jackson Dubé held it in for a moment. Cycled it back in for Thornton. Played across. Bokarov ahead for Lee. Long out to center with him. 9.5 to go here in this one. This will be an icing call as the Wheat Kings get back and win that foot race. And I'm not sure what Vinny Iorio said there to Brandon Lee, but the two of them aren't overly seeing eye to eye here. Puck will come all the way back down into Blades territory. Saturday night, Willie's birthday. $10 kids tickets. $10 for all kids, all in. Kids concession specials. Paw Patrol will be there to help celebrate Willie's birthday. Based on his hockey cards and the research we do, he's about 30 years old. As the big dog will celebrate. On Saturday night, Swift Current Broncos in town. Brandon with possession in below the Saskatoon goal line. Here's Rylan Roersma to the point for 𝗦ście. Across for Hammett. His shot doesn't work. Danielson after it in the corner. Back up for Hammett. Hammett trying to get the puck in deep. He's pushed off the puck at the line. Now a breakaway for the defenseman. De La Gorgendier ahead in. Shoots. Stopped by Bjarnason. De La Gorgendier, a situation he doesn't find himself in regularly, on a breakaway, and Bjarnason stopped him. Broken play at the line led to a breakaway for the Blades. That pass picked off. Here's Tristan Robbins back into Brandon territory. Robbins in, diving back was 𝗦ście to knock that puck away. Back to the far side. 𝗦ście in for right, picked off, and Zimmer wants to turn it ahead. Ridley Gregg, the pass doesn't work. It was in his feet. Back for Zimmer. Could be a 2-on-2. Here's Zimmer with it. Back for Ridley Gregg. Zimmer in, tries to jam it 5-hole, and Meyer makes the save. 𝗦ście back the other way. 8.5 to go here in the third. Back and forth we go here. 3-3 tie. Here's Robbins. Drag. Shoots. That one doesn't go. Back to the near side for 𝗍agru. Kept it in. 𝗦ście has his pocket picked by Iorio. Ahead to center is Zimmer. Zimmer and Iorio into Saskatoon territory. Right wing side. Zimmer curls back. Floats it to the line for Iorio. Iorio pulls it back and waits. He'll go for a skate. Into the front of the net. They score. Nolan 𝗦ście. Backdoor taps it in. And Brandon has the lead again. What a great set of vision, or great set of eyes from Vinny Iorio, as he held on just long enough to send it in front, and Nolan 𝗦ście is fired up as he taps one home on the back door, his third of the season. And an even strength goal here with 7:57 to go. in this third period. Vinny Iorio, unbelievable vision at the line. Hangs on, waits, goes for a skate, and then finds Nolan Ritchie on the back door for an easy tap in. Number 10 puts Brandon in front again. Here's Zimmer with it back out at center. Good shift from Ty Zimmer. He's going to stay out there. Dumped in Ritchie and Johnson out there. Here's the call.
The season scored by number 10, Nolan Ritchie. The assist to number 14, Vincent Iorio, and number 25, Tyson Zimmer. Time of the goal, 12:03. Ritchie with his third. The assist to Iorio and Zimmer at 12 minutes and 3 seconds.
There you have it. Ritchie from Iorio and Zimmer. As Brandon takes the lead here with 7.5 to go in a regulation. Here's Quinn Manti. Stripped of the puck in below the goal line. Good play there by the Blades. To the backhand, a shot, and Bjarnason made a tough save there. Here's Zimmer. He's at the end of an absolutely marathon shift, and he's going to dump it in and head to the bench. Picked up an assist and got Brandon back in front, though, so I would say it was worth it. Here's a chance for WHL to bring it in across the line, but it's offside. Blades touch it, and they'll blow this one down with 7:10 to go here in this third period. Brandon looking to put together back-to-back victories for the first time this season. And they would come both against teams from Saskatchewan. Brandon will head home tonight following the game. Back on the ice, likely Friday. Probably get a day off tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe a few guys will skate tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow's the overage deadline for 20-year-olds around the Western Hockey League. So I imagine lots of moves around the Western Hockey League tomorrow. Here's Wong with it in on the far side. Back in action Saturday against Swift Current. Wong in below the goal line. Stripped of the puck there by Brett Hyland, and his outlet pass for Thornton hit him in the skates. And this might not have enough for icing, so De La Gorgendier is going to skate onto it. Ben Thornton chases him out from behind the goal. Charlie Wright far side. Out to center he goes. Spencer Chagru. Now for Dubé. Dubé back into his own zone for Logan Hammett. Hammett through the middle, tipped in by Hyland. He's going to head to the bench on a change. Ridley Gregg, Roersma, and Danielson step up and over the bench. 6.5 to go, third period. De La Gorgendier had a breakaway moments ago, stopped by Carson Bjarnason. Far side for Hammett. Hammett trying to shovel it ahead. Kicked away into the corner. Couple of Blades in on the attack. Krinkovic out there with Robbins and 𝗦𝗡, who's floating around in front. Hofragi battling there with Krinkovic, far corner. Danielson keeping an eye on Robbins. Ridley Gregg out there as well. Puck comes to the line. Walking in, Bokarov, left side, Molendijk in. Great block there by Danielson. Out to center, here come the Wheat Kings. Ridley Gregg runs over Molendijk right in front of the Brandon bench. Here's Danielson ahead for Roersma. He's got some room. Back for Danielson. He couldn't get a stick on it. Back around to the near side. Danielson with it. Dumps it off for Ridley Gregg below the goal line. Now Rylan Roersma skates onto it. Him and Bokarov collide. Roersma slips out from underneath the check. Battling in the corner. Ridley Gregg comes over to help him out. Danielson leaking out in front. Puck's going to squirt free for a moment. Then Ridley Gregg's going to play it along the wall. Trying to center it there. Robbins is going to grab it. And he'll hit the brakes in behind the net. Brandon wants to get a line change here. 5.5 to go in the third. Ridley Gregg bumped into Nolan Meyer there. Blades bench. Thought there could have been McCall as Tristan Robbins weaves his way down into Brandon territory. Robbins down in below the goal line. Centering pass. Sharp angle shot. Stopped by Bjarnason. A couple of whacks, and he'll hang on. That brings us to our final media timeout. We'll take a break. Brandon 4, Blades 3. We're in for a finish on Brandon's Bounce 96.1.
Wheat Kings season tickets are on sale now. Seats as low as $17.61 per game. Lock in your seat for the hottest ticket in town. Buy now at wheatkings.com/tickets.
Let the specialists at Kyle Ryan Denture Clinic put a smile on your face. With their in-house lab, they offer complete and partial denture services, including repairs, relines, and soft liners for lower dentures. Call Kyle Ryan Denture Clinic to book your free consultation.
You're listening to Brandon Wheat Kings Hockey on Bounce 96.1.
Around the Western Hockey League, 3-0. Prince Albert leads Moose Jaw right now with about 5 to go in the third. Kamloops 2, Victoria 1. That game in the second period. And we talked about Southwest Cougars being at home tonight in Souris. They had a 4-1 lead at last check, and it's a 5-1 final for Southwest over Pembina Valley. And the Wild over Eastman 3-2 in U18 action today. So 5:17 to go here in regulation. Brandon leading 4-3 on the scoreboard. The go-ahead goal, Nolan Ritchie's third from Iorio and Zimmer. Iorio in behind the net for Quinn Manti. Manti, nice little backhand shovel pass for Iorio. Out to center for Trey Johnson. Puck sprung off his stick. He'll go off the wall for Ritchie, who slaps it down and in. We've hit the 5-minute mark here. Third period action for Fowler Automotive Group. Ritchie and Johnson collide into one another. Puck down to the corner. Johnson battling there with Charlie Wright. Here come the Blades. De La Gorgendier with it. He'll start out to center ice. Knocked down by Nolan Ritchie as he tried to enter the zone. And the go-ahead marker off the stick of Ritchie will give Brandon this 4-3 lead heading the final 5 minutes. Here's Iorio. Dumps this one ahead. Brandon's tired here. They want to get a change. De La Gorgendier will play it across for Charlie Wright. He'll play it in behind the net. On the forecheck is Nate Danielson. Puck played far side. Really great. Can't handle it. Out to center ice. Here comes Tristan Robbins, far side. Robbins trying to drag this one in. Knocked down there by Danielson. In behind the net. Picked up here in behind the goal. Danielson on the back check. Starts out. Flips this one in the air to the line. Shagru held it in for a moment. Now back behind the Brandon net. Here's Quinn Manti with it. He'll play it off the boards out to center, and Bokarov will knock it down. 4 to go here in regulation. Bjarnason can't stop it in behind the net. Chad Gneichuk will wind it back up. Here comes Gneichuk with it. 1-on-2 into the Blades end. Gneichuk in on his backhand. Hits the brakes, runs at a room, and the puck rolled by him. Blades want to turn it back up quickly. Here comes Wong with it. Wong. Rorsma was clipped there by Lee up across the line. Here comes Wong, left wing side. Ian centering pass. Bjarnason's going to put a glove on it, and he'll hang on with Ben Thornton on the back check right to the top of the blue paint. 3:47 to go, third period. Shots are now 32-20 in favor of the Blades on this Kyle Ryan Denture Clinic shot clock. Wong on the draw here for the Blades. Highland wins it for Brandon. Hammett in behind the Wheat King goal. Outlet pass there for Dubé. Here's Dubé with it out to center. Onto the tape of Thornton, but it rolled by him, and the Blades will start back the other way. Gneichuk knocked it down. That pass missed Thornton, too. Here comes Pavel Bokarov with it, trying to make the Wheat Kings miss. Picked off at the line, and Logan Hammett will push it out to center. He gains the red, does the right thing, gets it deep with 3.5 to go here in the third. Red Highland, that's shut down center for Brandon. Out there in below the goal line. In front for Thornton, a chance. Loose at the side of the goal. It's in behind Meyer, and that puck stayed out. Great chance there on a broken play in front. Here's Iorio, a shot again just wide of Meyer's goal. Back behind the net for Highland. Wheat Kings with a couple of chances there on a close call. Back to the line. Here's Iorio. Near side, his pass doesn't work. Dubé, a shot, and it's stopped by Meyer. Here's Dubé in below the goal line looking for Highland again. Referee trying to get out of the way. Highland spins off a check. Great play there below the goal line. Hofroggy, far point. No lane to the net, so he sends it back in behind the goal. Bokarov on it. Being chased out from behind the net by Dubé. End of a long shift for him. Ritchie comes over the boards with Zimmer. Pass across out to center ice for Wong. Here's Wong. Gains the red. Dumps it in. 2.5 to go in the third. Here's Iorio. Brandon up by 1. Trying to lock this one down. Iorio. Right side. Hofroggy to center. Trey Johnson into the zone. Far side. Johnson dumps it back for Ritchie. Down below the goal line. Here's Nolan Ritchie. Tries to go in behind the net. He's got 2 Blades trying to squeeze him along the boards. Down below the goal line. Ritchie cycles it down low, nobody there, and the Blades take possession. Here's De La Gorgendier as we close in on the 2-minute warning here of the third period. Dumped in by the Blades. Chad Gneichuk has it sail over his head. Tyler Parr in on the forecheck for Saskatoon. Brandon ahead by 1 here. Dying minutes. Goaltender goes to the bench for the extra attacker. Chad Gneichuk turned it over. Trey Johnson trying to get it out. Can't do it. In below the goal line. Blades have a couple of tired guys. So does Brandon here as the puck comes to the line. Molendyke can't hold it in. Back out to center it comes. And Robbins will wind it back up. Extra attacker on here for the Blades. Robbins wants to start the breakout here from inside his own line. Gneichuk stick knocked far side. And it's played here by the Blades just inside the line. It's offside with 97 seconds to go here. And the Blades are going to take their 30-second timeout here and try and draw something up. The shots, 33-20. Blades have the net empty. Boy, watching that replay of the Nolan Ritchie goal again, what a pass from Vinny Iorio. That might be one of the nicest passes I've seen. At full speed to do it through that many legs and put it right onto the tape of Nolan Ritchie. That was a pretty play by Vinny Iorio. And right now, that stands as the go-ahead marker. And so the timeout is over. 97 on the board. 4-3, Wheat Kings lead. Third period, SaskTel center. Face-off out at center. Greg Danielson, Zimmer on the ice for Brandon, along with Iorio and 𝗦ście. Extra attacker is Kyle 𝗦𝗶𝗶 for the Blades. Wheat Kings win the face-off. Chad 𝗦ście chops at it. That one hit a stick, so icing's waved off. Here's Danielson diving to the empty net. He couldn't put it home. Danielson has some room, fires it on goal. It's blocked. Rylan Roersma now in the corner. Brandon with 2 chances at the empty net, but they can't get it by the invisible guard in between the posts. Danielson trying to poke this puck away, and he almost picked the pocket of Robbins again. The Blades have to go 200 feet here towards the Brandon goal, and they got the extra attacker out there. Here's 𝗦ście, one-on-one with Vinny Iorio near side, curls back, waits for some help. Blades set up. Extra attacker on final minute of play here. Wheat Kings up by 1. Blades trying to tie it. Here's Tristan Robbins to the front of the net, knocked down by Iorio. Robbins gets it back. Up top, De La Gorgendiere with it. De La Gorgendiere, Robbins, a one-timer stop, rebound, they score! And it's 𝗦ście again. The 6-on-5 extra attacker is on. And 𝗦ście gets his second of the night on a rebound in front. His 4th of the season, and with just 48 seconds left in this one, we got a tie game. The shot came from the point. Bjarnson made the first save, and then right there on the doorstep was 𝗦ście to bang it home. So we got a tie game here with 48.8 seconds to go in this third period. And so we
GM
are
Blades' goal, his 4th goal of the season, scored by number 8, Brendan 𝗦ście. The assist to number 11, Tristan Robbins. And number 5, Aiden De La Gorgendiere. Time of the goal is 19:11.
There you have it. The tying goal of this hockey game, and an icing call coming here against the Blades with 26.7 seconds to go. So 𝗦ście gets 2 on the night. And a face-off in the Blades zone. Greg Danielson, Roersma on the draw here. Face-off controlled by the Blades. And Bokharov plays it in behind the net. Final 20 seconds of regulation here. Blades have tied it with an extra attacker goal. Dumped in by Rylan Roersma. The goaltender Meyer out to play it in behind the goal for the Blades. Meyer sweeps it to the near side for Charlie Wright. Back to the near side it comes. 𝗦𝗏𝗃 off the glass. And down the ice it goes into the feet of Hammett. Logan Hammett's got to be careful with it. Quickly across for 𝗦ście. 2 seconds left in this one. 𝗦ście realizes that is not going to work. And the buzzer will sound, so that is it. We will head to overtime. Brandon only had 3 shots in that third period. They've got a 3-period total of 20. The Blades had 11 shots on goal for a 3-period total of 35. So 1 goal aside in that third period, and we are tied all up at 4. We'll take a break. When we come back, a little bit of free hockey here on Brandon's Bounce, 96.1.
Take your next trip with Compass Coach Lines, Brandon's only luxury coach line. Superior service doesn't have to be expensive. Compass Coach Lines, it's all about the drive. Visit compasscoachlines.com to book today.
Hey, Mike, did you know Joe Beavers has 15 different flavors of gourmet poutine? I guess you figured it out. Joe Beavers, proud supporters of the Wheat Kings and all things awesome, across from the Keystone Center.
Kyle Ryan Denture Clinic is pleased to announce the opening of a 3rd location. With their in-house lab, they offer complete and partial denture services, including repairs, relines, and adjustments. Call 728-4435 to book your free consultation at any of their 3 locations, Brandon, Carberry, or 𝗎𝗏😂.
Brandon Wheat Kings Hockey on Bounce 96.1.
Well, we're not done yet. If you had an early bedtime, sorry, we're keeping you up. Just past, just about 11:30 Manitoba time. Or no, it's only 10:30 Manitoba time, 9:30 Saskatchewan time. Boy, I don't know what time it is. I don't even know what day of the week it is. But here we go. Little 3-on-3. It'll be Danielson, Gregg, and 𝗦liche to start here for Brandon. The game tire, 𝗦ście is second of the night, fourth of the year from Robbins and De La Gorgendier on a 6-on-5. Extra attacker on situation. Brandon will skate right to left here in overtime. The Blades from left to right. Blades last year in the hub were 2-2 in overtime. De La Gorgendier, Robbins, and 𝗰𝗶𝗃 for the Blades. This could turn into a track meet real quick. Face-off controlled there by Danielson, who's taken out at center. 𝗰𝗶𝗃 lost his stick in the process, so the Blades have possession here. Early stages of overtime. Next goal wins here at SaskTel Center. De La Gorgendier is going to bust his way up the ice over on the far side. And to the line he goes. He'll stop and wait. Now 𝗰𝗶𝗃 with it. Right side for Tristan Robbins. Robbins in, shoots. He put it high and wide, and that'll go by everybody all the way off the inboards back down into Saskatoon territory. 4:30 to go here overtime. Fans excited to see this one head to some extra time. 𝗦liche heads to the bench. Iorio comes up and over the boards. De La Gorgendier dumps it back off there for Kyle 𝗰𝗶𝗃. Robbins out there as well. Up across the line. Here's 𝗰𝗶𝗃 with it. He'll float it back to the high slot for Robbins. And he'll just buy some time and allow at least one defender to change. Robbins and Danielson collide hard along the end boards, and Brandon has a chance to turn it up. On it is Ridley Gregg. The Blades are changing. Gregg and 𝗦ście 2-on-2 along with Iorio. Gregg into the Blades zone, holds on, dumps it back for Vinny Iorio. Iorio far side around to the goal line. Iorio wants to pull up, hits the brakes, walks to jam it home short side. Meyer's going to cover it up for a moment. Now 𝗦ście will wind it back up. He's looking for the hat trick here tonight. Boy, wouldn't that be nice on the game winner. He's going to drive away over on the far side. Roersma trying to keep him to the outside. 𝗦ście. Ridley Gregg's at the end of a long shift here. He's been out there for 1:30 already, and he's got the puck now inside the Brandon line. Wheat King captain, you can tell he doesn't have much gas left in the tank. He'll wind it back up to center ice. Here's Gregg. He's going to stay on the shift here. Gregg carrying it in on the left wing side. Trying to find something. Sharp angle. There's a chance right in front. Meyer made the save. Gregg wants to peel back to the Brandon bench. At the line, here's Vinny Iorio. Holds on, waits. Nolan Ritchie's going to pop up over the boards. Here's Iorio with it in. Shoots. Blocker save Meyer. Now Rylan Roersma with it. Ritchie's down below the goal line. Up top for Iorio. Iorio, nice move there. Kept it alive. At the line, Iorio's going to walk all the way along. Roersma far side. Iorio trying to come back across the grain. Ritchie in front. Ran out of room. Meyer the save. Back in below the goal line. Here's Nolan Ritchie. Roersma and Iorio want to get to the bench on a change. Nolan Ritchie keeps the puck below the goal line and allows that to happen. Here's Brett Hyland off the bench, far side, kept it alive. Chad 𝗦liche now. Brandon trying to catch the Blades, tired here. Ritchie back ahead, 3-on-2 forming. Nolan Ritchie, left side, 𝗦liche in, scores! Chad 𝗦liche off the bar and in. Good night, Saskatoon. 𝗦liche scores again, game over. 5-4, an overtime winner for Chad 𝗦liche. Back-to-back 2-goal games for the Rossburn Rifle. Big night for Chad 𝗦liche on back-to-back nights, and he gets the game winner. What a shot. Off the bar and in with 2:38 to go here in overtime. And you could hear the celebration from the press box as the Wheat Kings come flying off the bench to congratulate 𝗦liche. Back-to-back 2-goal games, back-to-back game-winning goals. And the Wheat Kings have won 2 in a row for the first time this season. 5-4 your final. Chad 𝗦liche, the hero in this one.
𝗦liche from Ritchie and Highland at 2 minutes, 22 seconds of overtime. Final score, Wheat Kings 5, the Blades 4. Final shots on goal. Yep.
So there you have it. 𝗦liche, his second of the night, fourth of the year from Ritchie and Highland. And that is your game winner here in this one. We'll take a break. We'll recap it for you. You're listening to Brandon's Bounce, 96.1. Wheat Kings win 5-4. Stay with us.
Home of the Brandon Wheat Kings. This is CKX-FM Brandon. Bounce 96.1, an iHeart radio station.
For the ultimate in luxury, convenience, and innovations, you must check out the all-new Hyundai Palisade. Available in 7 and 8 passenger seating, the Palisade offers an elegantly modern interior, the latest in technology, and safety features you have to see to believe. Backed with a 5-year comprehensive warranty, the Palisade is a clear winner for the best value in the 7 and 8 passenger class. The Hyundai Palisade, perfect for the family and the ultimate driving experience. See it today at Fowler Hyundai, 3900 Victoria Avenue, Brandon.
Wheat Kings season tickets are on sale now. Seats as low as $17.61 per game. Lock in your seat for the hottest ticket in town. Buy now at wheatkings.com/tickets.
When an impaired driver killed my brother DJ, my life changed forever. Since the pandemic, life has changed for all of us. 25% of us are consuming more alcohol and cannabis. Even though we're stuck at home, police are seeing an increase in impaired driving charges and the devastation that goes with it. Now, more than ever, we need your commitment to never drive impaired and to encourage your family and friends to do the same.
Let's go, boys. Wheat Kings are the best. They won their game. Playing away against Saskatoon Blades. 5-4, 2 minutes and 38 seconds left in overtime. So let's go, baby. And yeah, that was amazing. I wish you guys would be able to see the gameplay, what they were playing in the background. But I'll be doing the same game, but on NHL 21. So hope you guys will enjoy that. I'll be doing that on NHL 21, and I'll probably be calling it a stream here. But yeah, they've won. Let's go, Wheaties. The Jets ain't looking too good right now anyway. Like, the Jets are losing right now, so that ain't good. So, we'll see what happens with the Jets. The Jets are losing 2-1 right now, so I'm not 100% sure if it will happen. But anyway, guys, let's hop into some NHL 21 action for a little bit and play the Brandon Wheat Kings against the same team. So let's head into some NHL 21. So it will take me a while to get here. There we go. Remove my red camera. Okay. And then here. Reb cam. But yeah, guys. Wheat Kings won. Awesome. USB camera. Perfect. Just like that. And I'll put this guy right there. Alright. Now. I don't even know if the audio works. So, yeah, guys, I don't even know if the audio works. Xbox One. It'll be a studio. I don't even know if the... Okay, they do work. Perfect. Alright, let's play some NHL 21 Brandon Wheat Kings against Saskatoon Blades. But the Brandon Wheat Kings will be home. And, I meant not the Brandon Wheat Kings will be home. But yeah, the other team will be home. But let's go, baby. And Wheat Kings won. Woo woo. 3 hours. Crazy. 3 hours of the hockey listening. I mean, that's how long they usually are. Because it's 20 minutes and then yada yada. But at least my best team where I live won. So, that's a banger. But my poster's getting better. I just have to color the rest of the whole entire sheet black, and then it'll be done, basically. That's the gold wheels, and then a gun right there, and then a police station, and then friends right there fighting over a gun that one of them shot him or whatever. Yeah, it's annoying about that. Oh no, I do not want to play that. Oops. But the Vikings will be happy when they come home because they won tonight's game. Where's the WHL? Alright, the WHL. Where are they? Saskatoon Blades. They were probably wearing this one. Saskatoon Blades. Ooh, no. That would be weird. NHL team against WHL. From the Brand Vikings. I wish I seen what jerseys they were wearing. Then I would know, but yeah. I know this is a Farming Simulator 22 video, like Farming Simulator 20, Farming Simulator 19 channel, but yeah.
Action-packed evening looms here on EA Sports. He's Ray Ferraro. I'm James 𝗦cije, ready to call the action. Opening
Come on, Greg.
moments away. The Blades start with
How did he
possession as we are now
lose?
underway.
I swear that one of the players there. Okay.
Receives the pass. Here's a blast. Denies him. He got all of it. The Blades gain control of the puck against the wall. Here they come up along the wing. They've got the defense outnumbered. Sends it over.
Nice.
And that one's broken up. Right in front of the
What? That's yeah. Bull crap. Bully crap. That didn't even look like trip. Damn, it's 3-0, 3-1 for the Jets. Sir. Nice block.
He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck.
Oh, he's not even on the team anymore.
Brandon's got it into the offensive zone.
Most of these players are not even on this team anymore, of the Vikings, because yeah, it's the new season and that. So most of these players are not even on.
And that's wide of the net. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Saskatoon's got possession at center. Sends a pass over. Brandon's got the puck shorthanded. Rocked him in the open ice. Big time play right there. He grabs the puck here at the point. And a great save. The Vikings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired. Played big in the moment there.
Sometimes you go on the ice with the best of intentions, and it goes all wrong right away. That's how I characterize it.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. Brandon's won the faceoff.
Oh my gosh.
Takes the feed from his netminder. Saskatoon's got the puck in the defensive end. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Nice pass.
Ooh, nice deke.
They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Here's a rocket of a shot.
My player would just freaking deke right in front of him and yeah. Oh, that was a nice over. That was a nice shot, baby.
I think there's a little intimidation in a save like this. The goalie makes the glove save.
No. Come on, Jets.
The Blades win it in the defensive zone. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Saskatoon's got the
Oh my goodness, this game.
coming up as he got tripped up. Game tensions rising.
Didn't take much to get this heated up.
I wonder how much it will be in the penalty box, because I...
The Blades roll out their man advantage unit, and they've got lots of time with this 5-on-3.
Not often you get a 5-on-3 of this length. You can score early. You might be able to get 2.
Takes the feed.
No, sorry. I mean, we got Greg. Oh, there's 2 people. I thought they were going to put the third guy. Because
trying to kickstart this power play. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone.
Nice.
tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. Excellent stick work on the play. And that pass is intercepted. An easy glove save made.
Wait, I'm not playing Farm Simulator.
Saskatoon's got the game's first goal. How much
That
of a
is
difference
stupid.
does that make? Completely change your mindset, even with lots of time left. You can be more aggressive with the comfort that you have a 1-0 lead.
Bro, what kind of pass was that? Luka Brzan. I miss Luka. He was a good guy on the team. I don't know why he had to go. Oh my goodness, bro.
He can give a nod down to his penalty killing unit. They did their job. Outstanding work. Picks up the puck in his own end.
Oh boy.
The Wheat Kings move it in. Grips it and rips it. Blocked in front. Couldn't connect on that pass.
No.
They'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass.
Oh, I miss Lambos. He was an amazing player on the team. I basically miss all of these people on the team. I mean, Lambos wasn't that old. He was like 17, 18.
Takes the pass. Pokes the puck away. To his teammate. The Wheat Kings take it along the wall. Here's the blast. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers
So
up for a
close, bro.
whistle. The Wheat Kings continue to
I just
trail
love these
despite
new
multiple
jerseys,
scoring
though.
opportunities here in the late stages of this first period. Puck is dropped and we are back
What
underway.
the new owner
Great feed
did.
from the left side.
Oh boy.
Scoops up the puck now. Brandon's moving it up the ice. Offside is the call. Oh, getting
Ooh,
cheeky
fight.
there.
Let's go.
Well, here comes the response. You can't do that. You cannot shoot the puck after the whistle and expect that nobody's going to get
You
grumpy.
will die to the ground. Frickin' Sanders. Get the heck down there, boy.
That's a clear
See, the
decision
Vikings are the
there.
best for fighting.
Face-off coming up here, and this crowd a little more amped up after what we just witnessed moments ago. The Wheat Kings win the face-off. Launches it from the
Oh my goodness.
just up and over the net.
Crap.
Defensemen that score from distance don't shoot
Big
it up
hit.
there. Look at the best. They shoot it knee down, and it finds a way in. Here he is on the backhand. Stones him in front. But he came out and challenged him. Good save. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Oh, he'd like to have that pass back. And he's going to pay for it. Yeah, you can get pretty cheeky if you want, but now you got to drop your mitts and hope you don't get punched in the face.
Fight.
Oh, and he caught him right there, and that'll pretty much do it.
Vincent Io.
They've got the debris all cleared up off the ice.
Ah,
Both teams
nice.
step in for the face-off. Brandon's won the draw. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. And that's blocked. He's going to need some help here. He's pretty clearly struggling on the ice. Banged up in this shift somewhere. Just wants to get the puck out to center ice and get the heck off the ice.
Come on, Jets.
Second period set to get underway.
Robbins, yeah, baby, yeah.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. They fight for it along the boards.
Why would I put myself on?
The Wheat Kings gain possession
stupid.
along the wall. Slides the puck over. Slides it across.
Ooh.
And they can't connect. The Blades move the puck in the defensive zone.
What the hell?
Blown dead. We've got a penalty on
That's
the way.
yeah. That's stupid.
And you stick your stick into the guy's feet. Down you go. 2 minutes off to the box. Gives them nothing in front.
It probably would be still 0-0 if I didn't pass it to the. Yeah. Shit. If he was there. But
And they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. Handles the puck. Brandon's got it in their own zone.
ञाiciaq was 6, yeah. Now he's a different number.
Hammers the shot. Misses over the net. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone.
No! Save it, save it. Ooh, nice save. Nice save, nice save. Nice save, Kruger.
Opportunities to this point, but they continue to trail early in this second period. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. The Blades power play has expired. Both teams now back at even strength.
All a good power play is about 20%, James. That one falls in the other 80%. They don't get it done, the power play expires.
Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Answered the call on that play.
Well, Windy Greg really wants to fight someone, but he doesn't get it because the two was.
The Wheat Kings take possession off the faceoff.
Oof.
Big time save on a big time shot. Saskatoon's looking to break out. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here he is, shot right he scores! I believe Colin Mars likes to call those back to back.
Yeah, the coaches want you to stay aggressive after you
That's so weird.
do that, and they're able to put another one up on the board.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Here's a chance, denied by the goaltender.
Freaking Lambos.
Up here as the play is stopped.
Refs suck.
The Wheat Kings will lose a man, tripping the call.
They're going to be down a man here. Once he gets his stick into the player's feet, it's almost inevitable a tripping penalty will result.
Tough to argue that call. Strong defensive effort. The Wheat Kings have it against the wall. Here he is in front, and he can't get it off, and they can't connect. Saskatoon's got it along the wall. Quick feed to Daly. Pokes it away in his own end. Across the line from center. Here's the pass.
What a beautiful goal by Windy Greg. That's the captain now for the Vikings. What a nice shot by him. Okay. Ooh, baby.
Along the wing up the neutral zone. They've
Skate.
got numbers. It's a 2-on-1. The Blades man advantage comes to an end and not the result they were looking for, giving up a shorty.
Oh, they're not going to think too much about that. You want to at least generate a little momentum on your power play. Not only did they not score, they gave up a shorty, which is always deflating.
The Blades have the puck now. Looking for space inside the D zone.
That's what I was trying to avoid. I'm tripping.
And he's off to the box for 2 for tripping.
So stupid.
Argument there is stick between the player's feet.
Oh shit.
Big play inside the defensive zone. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Here's a rip.
Oh, that was a nice shot though.
More than half the period has expired.
Yes, half the period.
They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. And he takes a shot.
What the? What kind of play was that? Shit. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, yeah. Oh, damn it.
Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Denied. Lovely defensive effort.
Ooh, this time. Freaking Vikings, you guys suck on here. What the hell? Or is it just me playing bad? I feel like it's just me playing bad, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you know what's better than down by 2? Being up by 2, right? Simple.
12 minutes, 43 seconds.
Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. The Blades will play it in their own end. No one home on the play. The Blades played along the boards. Brandon's got the puck inside the defensive zone. From center they get into the attacking area. Fires it. Oh, what a stop. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Saskatoon's got it in their own zone.
I don't want to freaking trip him. Because this game is all about tripping.
Pass right back. Drives to the paint.
Excuse me.
The Wheat Kings take it across the line.
Oh,
Saskatoon's got the puck.
Reinhardt. Same name as our player.
It doesn't matter how close it is. If it's not on the net, it can't
Ty
go in.
Thorpe.
Here's a blast. What a stop as he puts out the fire. Brandon's gained possession.
What are you doing? Johnny Lambos. Come on, Johnny.
Nearly into its final minute here.
Let's go. Woo! I forgot it was Cole Reinhardt. But that was a nice goal. Spin me around. Boom, 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 boom.
The Wheat Kings seem almost a little frustrated out there as we near the end of the second period. They've had plenty of chances, just cannot convert. Now he takes it over the line. Sandwiched along the boards.
That is a perfectly delivered hit. Rammed him straight into the boards.
And makes the save.
That would have been a nice goal if it was like that. If Windy Gregg just went right away. Boom. That would have been a nice goal, baby.
The officials made his way to center, and this third period is about to go.
Come on, Windy Gregg.
Barring extra time, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Third period is underway. Well, we've got 2 periods under our belts to this point so far, Ray. How do you see things?
The Wheat Kings will continually grind away, looking for that tying goal. They have really had the puck a lot and generated a lot of offensive chances.
His reflexes on display tonight. The Wheat Kings take it along the wing. They've got numbers. Sends it over.
Cole Reinhardt. What an awesome goal. Woo. I thought he wasn't going to get there in time for me to pass it to him. So I was like, just hold it off for a second. Oh, that was a nice goal.
The opening is for the guy in the low slot. Like he's by himself and he's able to
Yeah.
Lots of time left in this period. It's all tied up. Saskatoon's got a hold of the puck. Nice defensive
Get off
run
of
right
offside.
with the stick.
Windy Gregg. Slimy.
Centering pass in front. Knocked away. Picked up along the boards by Schneider.
Gregg.
Looks to set up
Snyder.
at the point now.
Back to Slamy.
The Wheat Kings
Back to
looking
Reinhardt.
against the half wall.
Back to Slamy. Back
From
to
one point man
Snyder.
to another. Misses high.
When you shoot it from that distance, it's not necessarily to score.
Back to
but it's gotta
McCartney.
be on the net
Back to
to
Slimy.
create some chaos.
No question about it.
Slamy or whatever.
Crowd on their feet.
Ooh, Windy Gregg against Reinhardt. Oh, I think that's his brother. Cole Reinhardt and the other guy is Reinhardt something. I forgot what his first name is. Get the hell down, little boy.
That's the end of that spirit.
That'd be amazing. That would be funny if it was Cole Reinhardt and Cole Reinhardt on both teams, but but different teams.
Well, the fans were cheering. It was so loud down here when the fight started. Not so much anymore as their guy didn't do
I'm
so
just staying to the when it shows the players because I'm just wanting to see what his name went to. Yeah, I think that's his
Upcoming face-off here, and this crowd still
brother.
buzzing after what we saw just a few
Cole
moments
Reinhardt.
ago. Brandon's won the draw. Long jam in front, that's broken up. The Blades take possession in the defensive end. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Here's a short pass to Robbins. Saskatoon's grabbed a hold of the puck.
Oh my.
Bold move by the goaltender as he pokes it away. The Blades have it now. Refs are
What?
up in the air. Looks like we got a
That's.
call coming up. Time for the official to pass down his sentence.
That's Donkey Kong.
It doesn't take very long to get on the wrong side of the plate. You're a step behind. You've got to slow that guy down. You can't catch him. Maybe you can get away with a hook. Not here.
Just tried to play catch up and got burned. Blocked in traffic. Puck battle along the boards. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now.
I'd like to see him be a little bit more direct on the entry into the zone. They haven't got set
Thought
up.
I was going to trick
they
there.
don't really have a shot yet on this power play.
The Blades gain control of the puck against
Go,
the
go, go,
wall.
go, go, go.
From the
Go,
left
McCartney.
side, they gain the zone. To his teammate.
Yeah.
Stopped by the goaltender.
Kinda
Pokes
figured.
it away to keep the pressure on. Moves the puck. Maintains possession. Here he is, rests it on net, and puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go. The
Oh,
Blades run out of
crap.
time on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
Get offside.
Somehow they worked their way through that last power play. The penalty killers get the job done.
Good.
It's not been a very
Stay.
smooth night for them.
And he denied that opportunity.
Perfect.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Wheat Kings win it. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Rips it.
What a shot by Nychuk. Chad Nychuk. Nychuk. I can speak. Yee.
He made a big move here on this shot, but there's so much traffic, James. I think he's better
But yeah, guys, after this game, this would be it for the stream anyway. Because I got to get 2 videos up for you guys, or just one.
The Blades get a hold of the puck off the draw. Settles things down and gets control of it once again. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. McCallum's got it in the defensive zone. Looking to set up offensively. And he regains control of the puck. And they can't finish that one.
Oh, he's going to be kicking himself for that. The play was there. He just doesn't execute that lap. There's still
You want to fight? You want to fight? Nope.
gone here. Somebody wants to go.
They're too scared.
I don't know how interested he is in a punch in the face contest.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Wheat Kings are looking to build on this one-goal lead. Unleashes a cannon, and he stands tall in goal. The Wheat Kings continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. Brandon's won the draw, and they'll go to work. And that shot gets caught in
Did I really break his stick by slap?
pokes the puck away.
Go Io. Holy crap. That's a nice goal by Io.
Brandon's got to be feeling good about themselves, up by 2 late in this third.
Well, you'd never know it by looking at the coach. He looks still
Yeah.
so stressed. Man, do these guys ever relax?
Receives the pass. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Sucker.
Stopping the play. The centerman glide into position.
Hi, Thorpe.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. And a nice
Whatever,
poke
how
check
we
inside
say
the
his
neutral
name.
zone. Stays with it. Sends a pass over.
Price.
And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. That pass goes a little sideways. Look out, a 2-on-1. Takes the feed at the point. And uses the length of his stick to
Duncan
knock that puck away.
I
From the left
forgot
side,
what
they
his
enter
name
the
was.
offensive zone. The Blades look to start the transition game.
I forgot what his first name was.
Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials are
Ah.
all over that. And there's the whistle.
They're always over the Wheat Kings. It's so stupid.
He's fishing around trying to get to the puck. Unfortunately for him, he sweeps out his feet.
The Wheat Kings will play it from the
Shit.
defensive zone.
Get out of here.
Dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Get out of here.
Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Nice pass.
Mm.
The Blades have it from their own end. Retrieves the puck.
Woo.
Kickstart this power play. Takes the feed. Oh, what a beautiful glove save.
You wanna go?
Damn it. He's pushing him out of there. Just as one guy wants
The
to
two
play,
wants to
the other
fight me
he says no way.
on the game.
Late goings of the period. Brandon's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2.
Damn it. Oh, Windy Greg, what a shot, but he missed. Damn.
Brandon's been the better team offensively tonight. A lot of scoring chances, and they lead it late in this third period. Saskatoon's got control of it now from their own end. The Blades get nothing here on this power play. We're back to even strength.
Pulling away goalie. Oh, pulling home goalie. Of course. Pull checks. Out of the way. Holy crap. I was trying to score and then, yeah. Damn, bro. I bet you they're going to pull the goalie again. Who knows?
This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Jabs the puck away. The sense of urgency has really set in. They pulled the goalie. The extra attacker's out. Slides it across. Empty net.
Yeah. Score, baby. Yeah. That didn't work out this time, eh? Saskatoon Blades. Another one? Oh, that sounded
Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attacker's out. They need a goal here big time. And they fail to go tape to tape.
Let's go, Cole Reinhardt. Baby, let's go. Score, yeah, baby, yeah. Thank you. Damn.
That should be enough to put this away. The Wheat Kings are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. He's third of the game. Manages to hang on. Right up front, and he totally whiffs on it. Scoops up the puck here. The Wheat Kings take possession in the neutral zone.
Let's go, baby. Wheat Kings win as well on this game. I thought we were going to lose, but no, the Wheat Kings as well as won. But anyway, guys, I'm thinking of calling it a night here. Gotta make 2 videos for you guys tomorrow, or 3. I think these videos will be just gameplays, or it will be faster to record the videos than time lapse. So that's what I think I'll be doing than time lapse, because I think time lapses take forever, and that'll be for the weekends, of course. But anyway, guys, I'll be playing Ravenport, like those episodes that I did there. But anyway, guys, hope you guys having an amazing day. 3 hours live stream, almost 4 hours of live stream, because yeah, of the Vikings and the. But. Why does it think I'm playing NHL 16 right now? YouTube can be weird sometimes. But anyway, guys. Wait, what? Huh? No. I'm going to press quit. Oh, game and YouTube. I think YouTube and game is like, But anyway, guys, have an amazing rest of the night. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. 2 videos coming out tomorrow. One will be probably coming around 10:30, and the other one will be probably coming around 1:30 or whatever the case. Yeah, the thing is, or 2:30. One of the two. Anyway, have an amazing rest of the day. I cannot wait for my football game tomorrow at 4 p.m. Football game, yes, football game. I cannot wait. And it'll be in the chilly, because right now it should be raining. If not, then that's perfect. Then I can do good snapping to the ball of the quarterback, because I'm the snapper for the quarterback. I can't snap at all during the rain. Like when I play, I try to snap. Like I don't have grip with my gloves for some odd reason. But yeah, see you guys in the next one. Have an amazing rest of the day, or night, wherever you guys are, or morning, because from the other country it's morning almost. So yeah, see you on the next one. The Jets ain't doing so well. I'll keep you guys posted on the Jets game. But yeah, they're not playing so good right now. So hopefully they win tonight, because one of my EA teachers, his favorite team is Winnipeg Jets. So hopefully he wins. Hopefully it wins. But anyway, guys, see you guys in the next one. Have an amazing day, and peace. See y'all.
I came from a dark place, bro. I came from a dark place, and I'm not perfect. Like, you gotta understand, the ego is not going nowhere. You just know how to control that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's not going nowhere. You feel me? When you connect with your higher self, you still gonna have your ego. We are the ego.
Speedway, spend 100 bands on a weekday. All of my niggas were 𝗦cie. VVS diamonds, I don't play. Yeah, Speedway, all of you niggas is cheesecake. Getting to the best is pre-K. You watch my vids on replay. Damn, Speedway, spend 100 bands on a weekday. All of my niggas were 𝗦cie. VVS diamonds, I don't play. Yeah, Speedway, all of you niggas is cheesecake. Getting to the best is pre-K. You watch my vids on replay. Damn, Speedway, and my bitch on fleek. Gucci bands on my meat. I'm buying that cash, never lease. I'm stacking the bag and repeat. We fucking, I'm changing the sheets. When we done, she kissing your cheek. So who are you niggas to me? Yeah, Sapphic man, I said it. Yeah, bank account got red millions. Yeah, her ass so fat and the face a 10 and the waist like my spaghetti. Yeah, goddamn really don't get it. Yeah, I need me a brand new petty. Yeah, my watch so big and my clip so big, send 3 shots at your head. Yeah, ooh, I can't lie, I'm feeling hella boost. I can't teach my drip, my nigga, take your ass to school. When I was in school, they told my ass I wasn't cool. Now I'm driving on the motherfucking Speedway. Spend 100 bands on a weekday. All of my niggas were 𝗦cie. VVS diamonds, I don't play. Yeah, Speedway, all of you niggas is cheesecake. Getting to the best is pre-K. You watch my vids on replay. Damn, Speedway, spend 100 bands on a weekday. All of my niggas were 𝗦cie. VVS diamonds, I don't play. Yeah, Speedway, all of you niggas is cheesecake. Getting to the best is pre-K. Yeah, you watch my vids on replay. Pull up, what you bang? Fuck your chains, wear your mains. Feel my pain, flex again, leave a stain. But the Glock gon' rain. If you touch my fan, if you touch my friends, I collect my chip. Put the bust down rolling in the picture frame. Feel my pain, do you really feel the same? Yeah, I stay in my lane, then I cop the different chain. Ayy, I hop in a gang, then I turn it to a gang. All these bitches on my line, man, my life is not the same. Ayy, yeah. Oh no, oh. Do I want these females and these hoes? I just want the money and these clothes. But this shit is moving, I don't know. Oh, whoa, oh. Oh no, do I really want these new hoes? My dog's been eating, so we score up like a field goal. 20 reps up on the nigga, then we out, bro. R.I.P. my fucking mama, that's an outro. Speedway, spend 100 bands on a weekday. All of my niggas were 𝗦cie. VVS diamonds, I don't play. Yeah, Speedway, all of you niggas is cheesecake. Getting to the best is pre-K. You watch my vids on replay. Damn, Speedway, spend 100 bands on a weekday. All of my niggas were 𝗦cie. VVS diamonds, I don't play. Yeah, Speedway, all of you niggas is cheesecake. Getting to the best is pre-K. You watch my vids on replay. Damn.
Reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
Hey, Speedway Part 2 fucking. Listen. Oh yeah, we back with shit. 22, that's a new crib. Remember back in high school, I ain't had shit. I just free my schedule, about to call my dad a whip. 2020 Benz with the rims and with the tent. 2020 vision, I just see see a Tesla. Dropped out of school, I don't need professors. My monthly income is an annual of a damn professor. So why the fuck you telling me how to run a checker? YouTube, TD, merch, it free me. Cycle, repeat it, feeling conceited. More time when you see me walk in a room. More time when you see my numbers on the tube. Fuck it, more time when you see my numbers in the bank. More time when these females wanna see my chase. More time me and Jay is really getting paid. More time at the crib and we eating steak. Ayy, Speedway, Payway, my way. Anyway, all of you niggas is cheesecake. Balling you niggas like D-Wade. Making the bands on 2K. I'm locking it up like a two-way. I don't give a fuck what she say, cause I've been too proud these days. Hey, these days, I just tend to smile. Fuck the money, fuck the fame, I'm the golden child. My mental health is so sexy, they just ask me how. I meditate, I manifest, then I break it down. Break it down. Oh. Yeah. Speedway, Payway, my way. Anyway, all you niggas is cheesecake. Balling you niggas like 2K. Speedway Part 2. Yours truly. Yeah.